To the GME community, it's been a long battle. Fudge, shills, corrupt hearings, corrupt politicians and regulators, smoke and mirrors and a front row seat to the greatest clown show on planet Earth. Hey yo, whoops, let's get it, they ain't ready. About to open up a can on Mafia Don Kennedy. Short position heavy, you walk the edge of machete. The premiums, I bet margin is calling them already. And Jeff Yas taking the loss, Susquehanna going down to the tune of Ricker Spades and bananas. Wonder how much stamina Mafia got left. Gonna bond DRS till we beat you to death. DTCC, screw the brooch, big time. Jaw, you something the big doodle this time. Processing the split wrong, deliver it. In the words of Wooch, couldn't deliver it. So they splitting it absent, the dividend. Way to let us know that the MOAS is imminent. So evident, overwhelming the evidence. Share swim infinity pool as forever, man.
We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Yeah, time to deliver it. Hands turning straight into diamonds. They're shimmering. Smile on the air, but behind scenes they're quivering. Games coming soon with the mutable and it's simmering. Yeah, and I can't wait till they release that. On the marketplace, collecting pieces like I'm B-Strat. And you know I need that. Come and spin the wheel like Kyoto. GME run the game and you know so. I'm on a rant like Moran's. The financial situation of the shorts is advanced. It's a sham, it's a mockery. A land full of gluttony. Victor in California told Jimmy Chill to suck on these. These funds are just a gentle tease. They short the ETFs, rack up the FTDs. Feels like I'm on DMT, Wooch and DMT, shout out to DFB, I be like
we buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Sold them, I hold them while it's getting swollen. Daniel W. has got the memes of the Cohen. Dave Lowry, the investors are so emboldened. Take back the power, collectors are in control. And time to get busy. Tinfoil theories, dizzy market dilly. Super stock broken down, get the word around town. Wooch and DMT up in the ears, turn it up now. And holla what now?
Swinging around, go for chucks like compound. The MOAS coming the world, be like wow. Not looking pretty for finance committee. Time to wake up, Keith, Rourke, Kitty right now. Tried to warn me, you looking the other way. They like there is no war here in Ba Sing Se. I'm like, okay, don't escape Pompeii. There's a fork in history, you headed the wrong way.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them. By holding DRS, we're golden. By holding DRS, we're golden. Welcome to my rants. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to my rants. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to my rants. 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 Welcome to my rants.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Appreciate you guys showing up today. A lot of new news coming out about some other stuff, so we'll go over some things. We'll go over the things we missed yesterday. I did make some short videos in closing, but we'll also talk about price action. Right now, GameStop's doing exactly what you want it to do. 2670, finding some consolidation here on these levels. I'll show it to you on this chart here. So this is the 500, I'm so sorry, moving average. 500 as in if we're going to go minutes, we're on the 5-minute chart. Well, then this is 500 5-minute charts. This would be the 500 minutes, okay? Just showing you where we are. So 5 minutes actually bounced right off of support, going back up. Fine. you're good. There's support there. On the 30-day, I mean, 30-minute, I'm so sorry. 30-minute, you guys see this top side back here? I drew this yesterday. I said, this is your top, okay? And that's the trend line that we're keeping. And we went and tested it, came down, went and tested it. And as you go, you will keep going down and to the right. But it's not that your stock is going down and to the right. It's just that's the level until we have a breakout. The breakout being 15 days away when we actually distribute these warrants, okay? Now, here is your daily action. We went and tested, and we go down and to the right. You can have a breakout anywhere from tomorrow all the way through to the next week within those 15 days. But we know we can break out. But you will not go to this apex here. You will not go to here on November 20th. You will not be here all the way down at $23, $22, whatever it may be. You're not going that route. You see here that the 500-day moving average has been held up. That's exactly what's happened there. But that has a lot to do with the weekly. So the weekly here, people want to deny. And don't worry, you guys can click the link in the chat and you can join the show right now, and I don't mind. So this is what they want to deny. This trend line from $18 all the way up to 22, now almost 23, just floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. GameStop, $26.69. You know what that means? Not 6, 7, but 69. Yes, and there is a market cap of almost $12 billion with over 5.32 million shares traded back and forth today. This is a healthy stock. The whole market is down. The whole market. I'm talking about the Russell 2000, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100. You name it, everything is down with the exception of one little bad boy named Costco. It is flat. It is flat right now, 21 cents up. You know how I feel about Costco. I think it's going to have a breakout. I already drew that out. So when the breakout comes, then maybe we could sell a little bit of fun. Just maybe. For me, personally. I mean, I've been doing this shit for a decade with that stock, and I'm okay with it. Hi, guys. Hi. I know you're here. Thank you. Thank you for showing up again. Hulk Hogan, don't be so depressed, man. There's good things in this world. You know, we're alive. We're happy to be alive, and we see some nonsense. All right, if you're a Morant's hater, you're front and center to the chat. I just want to put that out there. In the Discord, guys, come on in. Someone just came in and left. But if you guys are a Morant's hater, or a GameStop hater, I want to see you go. I want to see you come right in. Tell me what I'm wrong about. Tell me what I need to learn. I've got Hollow in the chat. Hollow, how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. The mic's open. Go for it. Speak on it. Hello. That was my hello? Hello? Hello. Same shit. Over here on TikTok, I want to give a shout out right now to Religious Muffin, my one and only. It says, discuss Erica and Romania since you do your research. Tony. Well, let me go ahead and write that down since I haven't done that research. So, Romania and you said Erica. Which Erica are we talking about? I know I happen to know a lot of Ericas in my lifetime, but I'm assuming you name Erica Kirk. I'm assuming that's what you mean, right? So I have a whole theory on this, but maybe I live in an alternate universe. You know, I said deja vu because things happen and you just don't know them. But if you really want to have that conversation, which you really don't want to have with me, because I'm the ultimate conspiracy theorist. Apparently, I'm way out there. I'm so far out there that I feel like Erica is a plant. Is that fair? I feel like a lot of the things she does on TV is performative. Is that fair? I'm conservative. Okay, I lean right. I seek truth. I believe in Jesus Christ. All the things that they want me to do. I just feel it's really performative. Donald Trump charged the Miss America pageant. This girl happens to be one of the darlings of the world. And here she is. Hey, Charlie, you're going to go way out of your league right now. It was a job interview. I've seen what happens with job interviews. I ask, you know who you need to ask? You need to ask your boy, who's that guy from Barstool Sports? Go ask him about job interviews and how they put a girl named Erica as his CEO. And he doesn't realize that she was a plant from private equity. So I'm just saying, seen too much in this world to not see it there. Hello, hey Todd, how you doing, man? Welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation. Check this out, Todd. YouTube announced today that they're going to be lifting the ban on multiple channels. So if you need to reinstate or resubmit or re-ask, I suggest you guys go back. Apparently, they were given these parameters to follow as far as if you were pushing out political information, if you were putting out any COVID denouncing, all this other stuff you were doing. If you were doing that in the past and your channel's been blocked and banned, Go ahead and go back to Google. They're going to go ahead and free you up, allegedly, according to this new post put out by Jim Jordan. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. This guy wants me to go study Erica in Romania. I will. I wonder how many Ericas live there and or what they're all about. I know Romania has some of the most beautiful women in the world. I will tell you that. Like it's natural. So, but yeah, Miss Arizona, whatever her deal is, whatever her beef is, I think the thing about Erica Kirk, what people are finally realizing is she's the most powerful woman in politics right now. So, the most powerful woman. It's not even close. It's not even close. So, you have to be scared for like what you believe in and what your eyes tell you versus what's being said to you and being stuck in this matrix and red pilling. Guys, I know how I feel about finance. I know how I feel about GameStop, and I know how I feel about current events. And when things happen, I start thinking, are these events correlated to what the hell I'm looking at? And yeah, people will laugh you out the room. Okay, laugh me out the room. But I knew that they tore down 2 buildings in the middle of the afternoon in New York, killed 5,000 people because they couldn't pay their bills. Because we had a stock market that was completely obliterated because of the dot-com bubble, because we had an election that was stolen by the Bush family and the Senate themselves, and they stole it from Al Gore. I mean, there's a lot of things that happened in the 2000s and 99s that you cover up by destroying 2 buildings. So it's like collateral to what it was. And right now, I'm only looking at benefactors. You see, I don't believe in hero stories. Oh, man, let me tell you. The ultimate hero story, like, have you ever seen it happen? You're watching something and then you go, whoa, and like you're blown away. Like, if Erica Kirk would have got on stage and she would have said, I think so-and-so killed my husband and I will never forgive him, and here we go. And now you have a full-on civil war, is what the leftists called it. And what would you do? Are you radicalizing your people? Are she to blame now? Is she the villain? Is she this? Like, what would it be? But you'll never know because nobody's that stupid to do it, right? Okay, well, you're not. Are you that stupid to assassinate Charlie Kirk? Not realizing the influence he had? They had no idea. Did you watch the interviews? They had no idea how bad they were losing the foot battle in college. Remember that this whole nation was built off indoctrinating the American dream. You are taught that you need to go into debt to get a career. You need to go into debt to be happy with your family. You need to do all these things. It's like whatever you've been taught, you need to go to 9 to 5, grind it out, and be a slave to the game, those golden handcuffs, and this is the most you can have. Rather than becoming your own boss, becoming your own, your own identity and trying for yourself. That's the difference here. So there's a difference in mindset. There's a difference in abilities. And I think that GameStop investors are on the other side of the spectrum. I really do. I think GameStop investors have found a way to fight back against the system, all while participating in the system, and that's what it is. And so I'll stick to those guns for me. I'll snooze that down. Thank you. World Trade Center 7 was only 47 stories, so it didn't count as a building. Oh, it wasn't 50. It wasn't 49. I mean, what's the number they're looking for? I know. I just posted a new video about Destiny, and, it was just too much for me. I saw his reaction live to the Charlie Kirk assassination, and that really was just like, what? He wasn't sad. He was actually making jokes about it in a lighthearted way, and then he proceeded to tell you how he would have did it. And he literally included all the information you could hear. Oh man, if I was shooting out and I had a bag, I would have shot with the rifle, with the scope from a vantage point like this, and then I would have put the bag away. I would have threw this. I would have hid the bag, threw it in the bush, and I would have jumped off the roof, took back the downstairs, ran away. That's how I would do it. Oh, this sucks. It was just like, what? And then after watching the other video where he's like, yeah, me and my buddies, we planned out a whole murder. We almost went and did it. It's like, what? Yeah, and Republicans and conservatives need to be scared for their lives when they talk out in the open. What? Bro, I'm not scared of anyone or anything. I fear God. That's it. I fear God. Maybe my wife a little bit. She a little cry in a good way. Anyway, back to the chat, back to the channel. We have plenty to look at in a minute right now. Hit the like button on the way in, guys. Appreciate it. If you guys want to go ahead and subscribe, that means the world to me. We did finally break the 600 subscriber mark. We're 14,600 now. Just so that we're in full understanding mode. This is my 5th week of being a full-time YouTuber, my 5th week of doing it, and we are still on that 100 subscribers a week average. We just beat it. So we just did it again. So that's a pretty awesome. I gave myself a goal of 100 subscribers a week, and I know it's a small goal to you guys, but to me it's massive to get the word out and do it door to door, brick to brick, person by person. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who helps with the channel and the message and putting out the videos and showing your friends and family what they could learn, what they should learn, and what they should know about these markets. And I appreciate it, guys, and thank you for all the support. But I always share those with you. I share metrics with you so you guys can understand the growth of your voice and your words and what we do here. Now, on the full run, to get a good look at this, we were talking about this last night. It came into the chat. Everyone was talking about it. They put it all over my Discord, all over my Twitter. It's everywhere, right? And it's what we previously talked about. And the headline here above my head says, Nvidia to invest $100 billion into OpenAI for data centers. And it's like, wow. So the same $100 billion that Nvidia is investing into data centers with OpenAI, OpenAI is investing $300 billion with Oracle. So Oracle's getting investment from OpenAI. That OpenAI investment is really coming from Nvidia of $100 billion. Oracle's buying more chips from Nvidia for $100 billion as well. So it's just round tripping the money. That's it. These are not new deals. These are not contributing to the GDP growth. This is business to business, fluffing and pumping up the stock market. And people have not figured this out yet. I know that Nobody Special Finance, I love what he said last night. He said, nobody saw this coming. And it's just like, yes, because that's his name. That's his name, guys. And he's been saying it for 2 years. My problem that I had is when I make a flow chart about this info, and you guys should know it, is that I showed how related parties were investing money back into their parent party. But when you look at Nvidia, it's like the center of the universe. To go from $200 billion worth of market cap, and you make, graphic chips and GPUs and for CPUs, and they're like, okay, this is what they do. This is what they're known for the gaming, right? That's what we've always known. And it was a $200 billion company. Perfect. To go to $4.5 trillion, $4.5 trillion, and you got to ask yourself, how much money is really exchanging hands here? You could sign contracts. You guys can sign. There's a demand for these AI chips, and people are, I just saw Alibaba come out with a new program today. Got announced. It's massive, and it's showing you that it's beating out Google and OpenAI. It's beating out both of them. So China's on the run. I mean, they're doing it perfect. But now Nvidia is trying to tell you that you need their chips. Okay, but are they worth $4.5 trillion? I don't think so. And that's why Nobody Special Finance, when he was breaking down the fact that somebody said that they were going to get, Oracle and OpenAI stated that they were going to do a deal for $300 billion for power plants, basically, for nuclear power plants. Because however many data centers you plan on building, you're going to have power for them. And you don't have enough power. For what you claim you're going to build, you don't have enough power, and you don't have the money to supply that power. So where's the disconnect? There's a big disconnect. It's just talk. That's basically what we're trying to tell you. And for me, my biggest thing was Nvidia investing money into CoreWeave, the company, actual buying their stock, propping up their price, giving them a valuation out of IPO. And that was a problem for me because they've increased their percentage of ownership of Nvidia or of CoreWeave, and CoreWeave's biggest customers are Microsoft and Nvidia. If you're giving me money and you're buying me up and you're picking me up and you're doing deals for $6.7 billion over the next X amount of years, Nvidia earmarked $6 billion for them. Well, guess what? Nvidia doesn't have money. Like, I don't know why people don't believe me on this. They could say they're giving OpenAI $100 billion. I don't think the money's exchanging hands. Because every time I look at Nvidia's sheet, they're like at $10 billion cash. They have marketable securities. You can't buy shit with marketable securities. You ever try to buy someone Bitcoin? Excuse me, sir. I'd love to buy that from you. I'm going to pay you in some Bitcoin. It doesn't work. Non-transactional. So the fact that they have marketable securities that only make money as they sit on the market themselves, how much cash do they have? They have like $11 billion cash. They spent 6.7 giving it over to CoreWeave. So how much cash do you really have? Do you have any cash over here? They're burning, guys. They're burning, and people don't know it. But what can you do? You can't. You can only walk them to the water. You can't have them drink it. I've tried. I said, no way. And about Utah, just so that we're clear, somebody needs to confirm this and fix this for me because my mind's running right now as I'm talking to you. Is Utah an open carry state? I think they are. And nobody. I don't know. I feel a certain way about it. I feel a certain way about everything. But I'll leave it alone. I will. All right, back to what we were talking about. Nvidia propping up the market, being fat, and eventually falling down. It's going to be the greatest love story in the history of history. This is more than Julius Caesar. This is more than Hamlet. This is more than Romeo and Juliet. This is the worst. It's going to fall down. It's going to take the whole economy with it. That one company. That's my feeling. That's how epic it is for me. But until then, I just keep buying GameStop. I was thinking about that the other day. Because the guy I talked to last night, where he was like, I'm gonna get my own money and I'm gonna buy the bottom and I'm gonna run it up and you don't even realize you don't need to be invested. You need to be invested yourself into something or a company that can do what you're looking for it to do. You can't go do it yourself, and people don't realize that. But GameStop is going to do some really nice things with their cash and with the opportunities put in front of them moving forward. So I'm really good with that. Is that what it was? Oh, okay, cool. Boom. So right here, Anheuser-Busch and Netflix, they have a new partnership. If you guys are not familiar or not paying attention. Their new partnership is going to be that you can put branding, their own beer branding, on streams. So on the live events and streams and like a pay-per-view event, right? So Anheuser-Busch went ahead and did this. You'll see Bud Light on the next thing. You'll see Budweiser. Who knows? But that'll be coming out on Netflix. Partnership, the first of its kind. Starbucks became one of the founding partners of the LA 28, Olympics. So the Olympics are going to be in LA in 2028. There's a theory that they burned down all of LA just to rebuild Olympic Village and all the Olympic facilities that they needed for LA to host the Olympics in 28. So some people are saying it was all planned and orchestrated, those fires, things like that. Jim Beam becomes the official sponsor of the F1 Cadillac team. Don't like Jim Beam, don't like F1, and I don't like Cadillacs. Awesome. Carvana is working with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm going to do more homework on this, guys. Just chill for a second. And it says for a campaign and sees the used car dealer rebranded as Shaqvana. Cool, bro. That's real marketing. It's really hilarious. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. I would love for that to happen. And then SiriusXM inked the deal with Amazon to give buyers access to audio ads through Amazon's DSP. Okay, so here's the deal. SiriusXM is severely undervalued at the moment. Warren Buffett's been buying in. It's as if somebody knew that this deal was going to go through. So I'd be looking at markets that way for the headlines that are coming out. Now all this has been announced, and you wonder how markets take in any news right now because the Fed comes out with numbers. This whole week is just info week, and you're doing all of this right now before GameStop announces their dividend, and that dividend that is a warrant, by the way, has been mimicked by Bed Bath & Beyond. If you guys are not familiar, Bed Bath & Beyond is doing a 10-to-1 the day before. Let them. And, I'll never understand why people feel the need to chase certain things. Oh, there we go. I just got a message. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Skanks. Or Kanks, whatever your name is. 5 Kanks. It's just too, it's not coincidental, I wouldn't say it that way, but these markets are going to get flooded real soon with misinformation and with ratings that'll be wrong, and Then you see things like Bed Bath & Beyond mimicking what GameStop does. Roger James Hamilton tried to do the same thing, and then he denounced his partnership with Kevin Malone. So that was pretty funny today. Thank you for becoming a GME elitist, Skanks. I appreciate the love and support for the channel, bro. The more members, the better. The better atmosphere we have, the better community we build. And as you guys know, this community is filled with extreme knowledge on GameStop and retail and investing. And then, of course, you know, I got this thing about me where I'm not about trying to investigate every conspiracy. That's never been my way of life. Like, I don't care what you guys have to say about other conspiracies, right? But an assassination in front of you, and now you see alternate theories coming out, and the biggest denouncement that I could have on that, just so that we're talking, because I'm a human, man. I have an opinion. I'm a human, and something much more bigger than what people think really happened. Like, let's just establish that the truth would destroy America. That's the premise first. The truth about that assassination would destroy America. The truth about the JFK assassination would destroy America. The truth about 9/11 would destroy America. Like, the truth about COVID would destroy America. They never tell you the truth when it happens. They never do. They can't. They can't. They can't tell you there's aliens. They can't tell you, you know, a lot of things. And you sit here, and it's as if, you know, I use this verbiage to you. I say, I would invest in the GameStop more than anything else in the market because you are now an extension by proxy of what they are. Okay? Listen to me. You are now a billionaire with $9 billion at your disposal because your investment has that. And you're able to, you know, give input and maybe even influence. That's Israel, and that's America. America has all the cash. America has all the innovative things in this world. They are the number one stamp of the world. America. But when you own America, you then control them by proxy. That's the truth. We are financially tied to what is told to you. And I think Charlie Kirk was so smart that he wasn't willing to be manipulated and or bribed for a narrative, for a speaker, for a narrative, for a call to action. When you can't buy somebody, you got to kill them. My opinion. That's why why do you think I stay so adamant? Head on my shoulders, swivel. I got people in my DMs offering me money to do deals and shows and sponsorships and push out product. And nah, I'm good. I don't need it. Bye. Nah, I'm good. I don't need it. Bye. What do you mean you don't need it, Marines? You don't have a job. So I don't need it. I'm telling you. The pressure put onto you by private equity is so daunting that you would do things that you know, out of character you wouldn't normally do. But that's the whole idea of having mass manipulation onto people. You know, we had a president, 2016, who was in control and had to follow the rules. One, Jeffrey Epstein was alive. That's one opinion. But you think about the motion of the party and how it's so drastically different this time around. Like, still in elections, coming through and writing executive orders and or pardons before. Then Trump comes into office and goes, you know what? I'm going to surround myself with all my people, all my rich Wall Street boys. And I'm going to make sure I can control them And we're going to make sure we do the right thing at every corner and every turn that we can. Okay, cool. Got you. Charlie's not playing those games. Wall Street's not playing those games. Trump's in another world. You know what Trump gets told? Trump gets told what to do when it comes to tariffs. Trump gets told what to do when it comes out to deadlines, when to say them, what to do. You think he's thinking it all up himself? I think it'd be a good idea to do a 90-day reprieve. I think it'd be a good idea to get it hold off after quarter one. We'll do April 9th. How about that? 1 week after quarter one. Is that fine? Can we settle then? I'm not oblivious to this. I pick and choose who to follow because I support the country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And when I'm sitting there and I'm watching a puppet get played, I'm saying this is ignorance. Do you guys know how stupid people are? Like, honestly, objectively ignorant. They go, oh, yeah, a 35-year-old with no job in his lifetime, who's only sat on the board of directors of companies that are run by private equity, that guy should manage housing and finance for the United States economy. What? Bill Pulte? Are you serious? I was like, what are we doing? And then you go, oh, no, I got a better one for you. All the foreign investments that you do as a country, remember, we have trillions of dollars at our disposal. Let's just go ahead and give it to a 40-year-old by the name of Benjamin Black, Leon Black's son. Let's just get him in there, too. Got no real job either. I know it's too easy to point fingers. But Marantz, look, what do you do? No, I'm not in Trump's cabinet. They are. I'm not at the White House in these meetings. They are. And I'm not saying that any one of us is smarter than them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're opening yourself up to being compromised, all to control the message around you. This is what happens. This is a controlled opposition. You don't get to make statements. You don't get to react to things. You get told to sit down and shut up. Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk goes in there and says, I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a this, I'm a that. Are you? Cool. Let's uncover everything. You uncover it all? They go, shut up, bro. Sit back down. Not a single arrest out of Doge, right? Only the ones they want. I got a message this morning. It says, we've caught Joe Biden funneling money from his brother to him from a foreign investment. But shut up, dude. These bitches charge Trump with crimes. Show me. Show me where you're charging people with crimes. I've got Chelsea Clinton sitting on $88 million of USAID funded money. She had a wedding and houses. All because she sits on the board of Humana? You know, it's the greatest gig ever. I was talking to one of my regionals, and his daughter just graduated from Arizona Wildcats. And he was like, and this really happened. Talk about an abuse of power on all fronts. And you guys don't even know about safety precautions that were violated, but it's fine. Calls me up, says, hey, Marantz, I'm on my way in. I got a flat tire. And I said, oh, okay. So I'll put up a tire shop for you. I got one of my other guys who knows how to change tires and everything. I go, hey, regional's coming through, man. We're going to go and give them some service. Free service. Free hours, free work. Dude didn't pay $1. Abuse of power in a corporate position, right? No, it's okay. He had his daughter with him. She just graduated. She comes in. They have no idea all they think I know is retail. That's cool. Oh, she graduated. She's in finance. She's going to LA, do this. Or she's doing an internship. Where are you doing an internship? I'm gonna go ahead and do it for Ernst & Young. And I go, Ernst & Young? Wow. Oh, cool. So what made you want to do that? She's like, what do you mean? I said, well, their reputation as far as getting fined by the SEC and paying out millions and millions of dollars for fraudulent practices. I go, is that the norm? And she just, you know about Ernst & Young? I go, you don't? Yeah. See, it blows people away. And they say, okay, do me a favor. Here's some financial advice. Here's some career advice. Whatever job you get, just make sure you go become a member of the board of directors of any company. Make sure you parlay that job to become a board of director for a company, because soon your resume is going to say board of directors at AutoZone, board of directors at Bed Bath & Beyond, board of directors at Family Dollar, board of directors at Dollar General, board of directors at the next one, the next one, the next one. You get to be on all boards now, and you get to collect an income. Oh yeah, 100,000, 200,000 just for being on the board. You didn't do anything for the company. You don't clock in or clock out, but you get to make decisions when it's time to vote, and hopefully you vote in the world, in the way that they're asking you to vote, private equity. But hey, you're going to make millions of dollars just being on the board of directors. I follow a guy, he's on the board of directors for like 7 companies. So I follow him all over Facebook because I have his phone number in my phone. We talk. Don't worry, he's from Apollo. And I'm like, yo, Mark, what the hell's going on here? What are you doing? I'm going to a Laker game. I'm traveling. I'm on vacation. Every week. Every week. They don't have real jobs. They're just collecting a check from corporate America. This is what Ryan Cohen was talking about. Ryan Cohen said the whole system's fucked up. It's un-American to short companies. You're betting on the downfall of American-made companies. Rather than trying to hold them up and do the right thing, you guys have no idea the type of Boy Scout you've invested with. And it's pissing them off. West Point missed out on Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk only wanted to go to West Point and nothing else. That was his dream. And they missed out. He would have went there. America wouldn't be where we're at. Trump wouldn't be president. Second term. Nope. Be living in a whole different world. For all of you that do not know this, Charlie Kirk is the sole reason Donald Trump is in office. If you do not know that. And he is the sole reason that the left did not know that they were down 4.5 million registered voters on the ground in those institutions that they funnel money to. It blew them away. They were shocked. I got it in video and I've shown you. Where Elizabeth Z. Cohen Sanchez says, we had no idea how far behind we were. They thought it was a fucking game. They thought it was just going to be debates and, we might get some voter registration. We had a little pushback. We're just going to have a little fun. Your little fun turned into an assassination because your people, yes, your people, are extremely violent. They call to action for violence. And I can show you disgruntled, angry, hard-leaning Trumpers. You might call them KKK supporters. You might call them a lot of different things. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to see them dragging people through the streets, destroying their own homes and buildings, burning down things, and any amount of passion. They're not going to do it. It's not even believable. We value bullets. We value our firearms. We value our family. The hell you think we do? You think we'd leave the house to go commit crimes? We won't leave our family. We'll keep them home and we'll defend my fort. This is my battle position, my fighting position. Enter at your own risk, sure. But I'm not out in the streets looking for trouble. Nobody is. That's manufactured bullshit. So yeah, I get upset about it because now people, you need to denounce the violence. You need to denounce it after the fact. Get the fuck out of here. I can't denounce it when all I see on TV is every single analyst. I'm talking about The View, Jimmy Kimmel. I don't care what it is. Everybody with the same message in lockstep. Nobody has a thought of their own. There's no Dennis Miller anywhere. No, Glenn Beck, Bill O'Reilly, Tucker Carlson. No, they don't have national footprints now. They have to do it themselves, right? They got to go make their own videos and hope people click on them. I know the thrive. I know the game. I'm not viral. Nobody knows who the hell I am. But imagine if they did. They'd be walking a different tune. Because my tone and my delivery and my call to action is about 200 million people in this country. People think just like I do because we're grown. What the hell? I'm all demographics, right? I'm Hispanic. I'm a veteran. I'm in my 40s. I'm a father. I'm heterosexual. What's up? I'm your worst nightmare? Marantz, you got to run for office. Marantz said, no. Some people have a bigger voice not being there. I go become city council. What do I do? Now I'm lost in the sauce. Go run for Senate? Who? For what? No. I'll just be the dude with the backwards hat and told you GameStop's the best investment ever. And then when that proves out to be true, then maybe people will come over here and go, hey, if he was right about that, then maybe he's right about this, this, and this. And all I ever have to tell you is maybe. You're Marantz. Thank you. I am Marantz. We're built, not bought. A little inconvenient defending your home and family with a 10-round magazine, wouldn't you say? No. I don't care what they tell me in California. Like, what you're complaining about doesn't matter to me. Because it's something that I learned a long time ago. Can I teach you something about how to, like, defend yourself? Like combat 101? Like combatives 101. Okay? I'm going to teach you something today. If you had more than 10 rounds, if you had 30 rounds, chances are you're going to use half of those for suppression. You might shoot an innocent person. That's it. That's all you might do. But if I only gave you 10, if I only give you 10 reasons to shoot, you probably would take your time and make the right decision when the time comes. It actually intensifies my targeting. It actually intensifies why I would do something. Imagine only having one shot, one opportunity. I'm in a room. And when I walk in, there's 20 people in that room that hate me. There's 20 people in that room that want to kill me. Do you know what I do? I tell the room, it's fine. You might kill me. You might. But one of you is going to die today. And you guys can talk it up with each other. But I'm taking somebody with me. So while I got 5 dudes beating down my back, I'm killing somebody in front of me. Do you understand? Are you ready for it to be you? Or you, or you, or you? Now that we have the message, I then walk to a corner. I walk to a corner of the room. I say, come on in. Now all they can do is come at me front face. That's it. They can't come from my back. They can't come from my left. They can't come from my right. There's so many ways to defend yourself in this world once you've learned the tactics on how to attack. Good luck trying to get me, bros. I'm going to be eating some lunch. You're not man enough yet. Little gun is to get to the big gun. That's my vest and belt holds 330. Decent metaphor for also how people tend to overtrade, and limiting your trades would help. Dan, let me tell you, man. It's something that Warren Buffett talks about. He says, if you only have 5 good ideas in this world, use those 5 ideas. But imagine if I told you at the beginning of your life, you're only going to get 5, right? 5 trades, 10, 20 trades. Listen, I'm going to give you 10 trades that you get to make in your lifetime. You probably would do more due diligence than just, I hear it's good. I've got one. The hell if I'm dying over someone else's rule. So true. That's what your sidearm is for. You obviously have a stash of high cap magazines. Nice backtrack. The extendos, got to go to Arizona, brother. Me personally, no, I know who does though. I know who does. I know what's going on in this world. I mean, I've seen people with drums in the garage, and I'm just like, what? And I always trip out on dudes with like 40 guns. My father-in-law is a gun nut. Shit, this dude. Yeah, I remember when he said, "Hey, when I pass, and my will, guns to everybody." And I'm just like, "What, bro? How do you want me to get them? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to? How do you want me to transport these firearms to me in California? I don't want this." Yeah, they're funny though. But it's having a lot of guns is stupid. It's like having a lot of cars. Is my opinion. You can't drive them all. You can't shoot them all. But it's crazy, man, because I saw a video and a picture and all this stuff, and like all the firearms, right, and all the ammunition. Guys, I'm aware. I don't know what people need. Like 5,000 rounds. I got M9 5,000. I got AR-15 rounds. I got the 223s. I got enough. Oh yeah, no, I got about 40,000. And I was just like, for what? You be battling for day, bro. I just call it a day, bro. I'll be like, yeah, take my shit, bro. I'm good. The hell am I battling for? Did I miss something? I live in the land of the free, home of the brave. Do a Shane Gillis impression. Who is that? He does all the impressions. He's right there, my Trump impression. What do you guys want me to talk about? What do you want me to say? Bro, 5,000 is rookie numbers. Yeah, you guys are crazy, bro. That's crazy. I can't. Upstairs gun, downstairs gun, main floor gun, closet gun. The card is crazy too, bro. You guys are just too much, man. No, but my brother thinks like that. My brother thinks like that. My brother thinks that Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a real movie. Like a real life. He's like, you'll pull open the drawer and there's one in there. You're like, what the hell? He's like, yeah, well, I'm cooking. Maybe if I'm in the bathroom. You just never know if someone's going to come. He's like, how would you like it if your gun's somewhere and you're on the other side of the house? You can't get there. What are you going to do? I'm just like, man, these hypotheticals, bros. How would I like it if I just treat people nice and then that doesn't happen? Rants, the PMO on the weekly is about to cross. Let's ride. Bro, when you say PMO, I'm thinking post-Marvel office. God, post-Marshall office. Marshall office? Yes. My God, PMO. This is my military mindset. Gone. Where you at, the PMO? Boom. Dude literally got saved from home invasion by shower gun. Wow. All I know is buy and hold. I'm down with that too. Sorry, guys. I was exhausted. I was exhausted all day watching all these damn Destiny videos of this killer attitude about stuff. A Seth Rogen and Shane Gillis type of voice. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Every gun has a specific purpose. Cool. The shower gun is next level. No, that's too much for me, bros. My wife is like, she'll trip out on me. She'll be like, why is it on the counter? I'm like, what? The remote control? It's right there. No, she ain't having it, bro. Thank you. Anyway. My best investment in my life has been ammo. I actually have a date right now to go buy some ammo. Yeah, it might be today. Who knows? Because I haven't bought any shares. I've been so frugal. I've been so tight with my cash ever since I've been doing this full time. And because obviously I don't have as much expendable cash as I used to, but it's okay. Like I'm learning how to live. Like I'm remapping out my life right now. I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, okay, can I afford this? I don't even know what I can afford. And because nothing's guaranteed, So before I was a salaried employee and I had an idea of what I'd be making each month and then I could plan accordingly. I'm not that way right now. But hopefully after Thursday, and Costco, does their earnings report, and hopefully I can open up in some of these shares and get a little bit more free with myself. But I'm waiting. I'm really waiting right now. The wireless hole puncher, that's true. Salt gun for flies is beautiful. My wife has one. She actually had the shocking fly swatter. That didn't make sense to me though, but it worked. Marantz, how many people do you think know about leveraging their assets? You were having a discussion with someone before, and he really didn't understand the concept and holding and not selling. Curious. Yeah, Nathaniel. So, a couple things you guys can do. Some of you guys invest in the GameStop and cash accounts. Some of you invest with your retirement accounts. Okay. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just saying, speaking from experience. A lot of the times, if you have investments with brokerage, with any brokerage, you can call them up and say, hey, do you guys open up a line of credit? You can say this. And a lot of them have programs where you actually pay back yourself the interest. So whatever interest they're charging you, you actually pay it back to yourself and it goes into your account and they continue to grow. The idea of taking a line of credit out on your investment is, one, you're making payments back on the credit line. Two, the price and the value goes up of the security. You never effectively sell off your shares. Your portion of that investment stays with the investment. It's as if they're giving you money and it never takes out of the market. So if the market keeps going and your price keeps going, great. You end up making more money, and then you're still making back these payments at this level, of the stock being this much and versus that amount. So it's like they're just holding your money over there. And you're making payments, and they make it easy. Like you can take a loan out, and maybe it'll be like 2-year payback, 3-year payback. I've done 4 years before, but I've done loans out on my 401k plenty of times. Done loans out with like Fidelity. They offered me. You guys see an account with 33,000 in it. I have another account with T. Rowe Price that has much more, and I get offered all the time lines of credit, and I choose not to. This is how they make their money too, by you keeping your money with that bank, with that investment firm. So even if you put cash into your account, it gets back, I think, like 3 to 4% if you're getting cash. So there's a lot of different ways to leverage yourself than sell. Another thing, Nathaniel, that I want people to know is about winding down. Like you can, let's just say you have a very big position of 1,000 shares, right? Let's just say you have 1,000 shares of anything, and it gets to this threshold, it gets to this price where you want to take profit, and you feel good about taking the profit. What you could do, is take what you need. You don't have to sell it all at that level, but you could literally just go, you know what? I'm going to sell 10 shares this month, and every month on the 20th of every month, I'm going to sell 10 shares. And guess what? They're going to unwind your position 10 shares at a time. Doesn't mean that you're going to lose the whole nest egg. Doesn't mean you're going to lose out on what you eventually have. So you could write out 1,000 shares for 100 months. And how long is that, guys? I mean, you're going to be 7 years, 8 years, but living off of this position, and maybe you're only bringing in $500 a month or whatever it may be. It doesn't even matter. But your $500 additional dollars are going to pay for your next car, your next car, your next car. It's going to free up some capital for you and your daughter and your kids. And then it gets stretched out even longer as the stock goes up over those time frames. So soon enough, you won't be selling off 10 shares. Or if you are selling off 10 shares, no longer worth $50 a share, they're worth $100 a share. Now you're making $1,000 a month additional monies. Like, there's so many ways to do this. And, but I don't give you guys that financial advice that way. You can write covered calls. Here we go. Now JD's going to say this shit. Maybe you didn't. I mean, it's like these kids listen with their ears closed. You could write covered calls. You can. Get prepared to lose. You believe in the company? Great. Get prepared to lose, because there's going to be a time when the catalyst is going to beat out your written call. And I'm going to tell you guys something about this. You're going to lose 100 at a time, not 10 at a time. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You're going to cash out for 100 shares at a time. Write covered calls. Why don't you write them for them all? You see how they don't listen? They don't understand. It's like I'm dealing with children, dude. I know you can make money with covered calls. I get it, guys. I get it. And certain people do. But we're talking about the average person that's going to come out here, have shares, have a position, and then they're going to lose. And why? Because you don't know how big GameStop is. You are not doing it right, JD. I'm telling you, you're going to be the guy to lose. All of you. Wait, I'm going to tell you right now, all of you. We were just talking. We're not saying sell shares at all. We're just talking. But the minute you guys start saying sell covered calls, all right, you're going to be over there. You're not Roaring Kitty. It's too simple, man. It's too simple. You know, we all have Jordans. We all have a basketball. Let's go out to that court. I bet you I could play like Kobe. I bet you I could. You don't know. You guys are ridiculous, man. There we go. Sell cover calls before selling your position. Yeah. Once again, you want to sell 100 shares at a time? Do what this kid's talking about. Dude, I can't even explain to you how many Costco shares that I'm not selling to avoid doing what you're talking about. You think that when GameStop is popped and off and running, you think you're going to be able to sell covered calls for a profit that's worth a damn. You're doing it now in the 20s and 30s. While it's volatile, while it's hot, while it's the number one thing, you're not going to be able to do that shit coming up. You'll see what I'm talking about real soon. It's going to be laughable. You're willing to risk, and whatever the price is per share, to make some premium off of what? For what and for who? You're going to, boom, there goes 100 shares at a time. You're going to get one big chunk. But I'll see you 3 years after that with that one big chunk you wish you would have never sold. You don't understand it. You just don't understand it. You can always roll. Here we go. You think you can roll? You think you can roll? When GameStop's up and gone, up and to the right, gone, and you're going to have some mysterious stack of cash, we can just roll it. We're just going to, don't worry. We're not going to get assigned. We're just going to keep rolling. Keep rolling. You're a fucking clown, dude. These kids, man. There's a reason why none of these guys have money to their name. There's a reason why none of these kids that you're talking to that give you these ideas, they're, bro, not even close to 7 figures. None of you. And don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I do shit the old-fashioned way. The role positions are the money. Never mind. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what covered calls did to you, but they're good too. They're good to use. Yeah, there you go. You guys don't understand. Okay. It was too easy, bro. Too easy. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? All of you. For all the years that you guys want to watch this show and listen and believe in GameStop and believe where it's going and what it is, you start writing, you start selling, and you start doing your bullshit. I'll never see you again. And I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But half of you kids are so impatient with life that 4.5 years of holding this stock and you want to go risk it, not understanding the value. The value is 10 times this. The value is 20 times this. You're writing covered calls, go write them for $240 a piece. Go. Make sure that's the actual strike price. Go in there and say, you know what, I want $240. You kids don't have a clue, man. But whatever. Waste your money. It ain't on me. The only rolling is cyber attacks and Jaguar Land Rovers. Production until October. They don't understand you can be assigned at any time regardless of in the money or out of the money. Dan D is pretty bad, man. Rolling involves closing the position, opening another position. So you're missing out. And it's a Hail Mary at that point. Oh, let me tell you. It's a, hey, I'm trying to stay ahead of it. It's the equivalent of running in front of a car that's chasing you. And you're stuck in the middle of the road. And the car's coming, bro. And it's bumping on your ass. And these guys don't have a clue, dude. Yeah. You don't respect your investment. Well, you know what's funny? There's only been like one dude out here who's been raking it in their whole lives, and that's Roaring Kitty. Like obviously he figured something out a long time ago. But is Uncle Bruce like hitting it big? Uncle Bruce is the cover call king. We can write contracts. We can do no. Okay, cool. Just curious. How about Pi Fi? How'd he work out for anybody? Jackie, how these guys working out for anybody? They don't show you the position, but yet they're really successful at what they do. They don't know. Nobody. JD, how about you? I got a Discord. Go click on it. Come on in. I'm the mic's open. I'm ready for everybody's bullshit. By the way, the ETF, GMEU or GME, whatever it was, I don't know, one of those 400% requirement right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. It's okay. Let me go check these websites. Maybe you heard of them. All right, here's GameStop. GameStop looks good, looks clean. Pick up where you left off. I like that now. It keeps taking me back there, but I don't want to go back there. 1,739 cards. Pretty good looking cards. Joe Burrow rookie card for $100. I'll pass. Joe Burrow's trash. Go to Super Bowl, you're trash, bro. You got to win the damn thing, okay? We all can't beat Tony Romo. Arrived in research and ID still. God, man. These guys are terrible. Thank you for liking the live there, Religious Muffin. Appreciate you. Okay, numbers still look good. Let's go see what's coming down for Morantz. What's this? You have a mental health crisis. Me popping Tylenol while pregnant, because what the F the government's going to do about it. That's Simon Cowell. Dude, he's so small. Ugh. Yeah, I won't even play the music on that one. I saw the new iPhone, the iPhone 17 or the iPhone Air. Did you guys see it? It's a skinny one, the small one. All right, good luck with that, bros. Was that really a camera or was that something else? Oh, they're talking about the device back here? So a lot of people were saying that the device in back of Charlie Kirk was a hologram device and that the bullet exit wound doesn't move with him. It stood there, but it didn't move with him when he moved. This is why there wasn't so much blood. This is why there wasn't a lot of things going on. Yes, he has a gun, so it has to be open carry. And this is really weird. There's a lot of conspiracies to it. But they took the camera. There was no blood. I couldn't believe there was no blood on the concrete or anywhere. I've seen so many shots in my day. And to see the blood splatter, that it's missing. In addition to that, look at that $40,000 hologram projector. Dude, if he faked his own death, dude, what in the world? Now I'm seeing it all, bros. But people are saying it has a lot of stuff to do with that. It's pretty crazy. He tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen. Got it. Someone's here in the chat. Let's see who we got. Part of the show. Haters go straight to the front of the line. Is this a hater? No, maybe. Oh, it's JD. JD, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I say buddy loosely. Go ahead. What's up?
I've been watching you for years, man, and it's just time for some info on CCs and CSPs that you will eventually look into it when you're about to start selling your shares. That in actuality, you probably wouldn't have to sell your shares, right?
Or are you still talking about options?
We're talking about selling options, not buying. You're selling options.
Right, you're still talking about options?
Yeah, I just answered you. Yes, we're talking about selling options, not buying options.
Cool. Hey, JD, what's your name?
JD.
Your name's JD. That's the name that God gave you. Your parents gave you.
Dominic.
Dominic?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Dom?
Dominic is from New York.
No, you're from New York, right? We don't speak in third person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're from New York. What do you do in New York?
Well, I own a couple of businesses, Lawrence.
You own a couple of businesses. And how much money you make off of investing?
I would say depending. You're talking about yearly, monthly?
Depending on what?
Investing on what you're talking about? You're talking about just stock market investing
No,
or investing
I'm talking
overall?
about like net profit that you pull out of this market every year.
Not a lot, because I'm not really looking to do that right now. I'm looking at it as a retirement type of scenario, kind of like what you're trying to do.
Right. So
Again, I'm not like if you read my messages were pretty clear. You were talking about winding down the position, so I'm actually more in favor of, instead of winding down the position, if you are going to sell your shares, why don't you just write CCs on them for a higher number, a number that won't be touched. Most people on here, like you say all the time, Morant, easily have anywhere between 5,000 to 20,000 shares.
Right. I'm aware
If
of
you're
what
talking
people
about
have here.
GME, okay, yeah, and I've been listening to your show, so I have around about, I'm one of those lurkers. I actually complimented you not too long ago about the missus and how she's your ride or die,
Right.
and how most of us would wish to have a ride or die like that. You know, most of us get that look when we start talking about investing and stuff like that in the home. Like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So what I'm talking about is I'm answering or I'm discussing in regards to winding down the position, because that's what you were talking about. See, you made it about it being now, and that's not what I was saying. Because here's the scary part about GME. You might be in a CC and you might want to roll. You won't be able to, because you can't buy afterwards. So there, yes, you get caught. You might get caught. But I wasn't talking about now. I was talking about exactly what you were saying about winding down the position.
Yeah.
So instead of selling your shares, let's say if you in all cases say, okay, I'm gonna sell at 200, I'm gonna sell 10 shares when it hits 200. Well, why not write a CC at 240? And you're gonna have enough shares where you can probably bring down maybe $4 or $5 grand in a month. And at the end of that month, if it doesn't hit that number, you keep your shares and you keep the premium as well.
Yeah, I know.
And it's and it actually equates to your wish, Morant, not ever selling your position.
So what if, I'm going to play with you on this one. What if GameStop is not valued correctly at $200 a share? What if I feel GameStop should be worth $2,000?
Selling at 200?
Yeah. What if I never agree to the price given to me? Would I still write these covered calls?
Well, you, Morant, said, how would you wind down the position?
Someone asked me what I would do and how I would come out of my position. And I said I would sell 10 shares a month. 10 shares a month. And leave it alone.
Right. So what if you can get that without actually selling your shares, Morant?
But why am I going to say no? There's no such thing, because eventually, because I believe it's undervalued, eventually this underlying asset is going to shoot through the damn moon, and you're never going to catch it. So if I get caught my pants down writing 10 contracts at 240, I just lost my whole lot for 240.
Not actually. No, reality, Morant.
What?
Because you can always roll out of the position. And
what does it cost you to roll? Just curious. What do you?
Whatever.
What do you think?
If you open up, wait, let me explain. It makes no difference what it's going to cost you to roll, because when you roll out of the position, you roll into a position that's going to make up the difference of what you just spent.
You don't
and it's
listen.
still going to profit you some. At a later date, Morant. At a later date, you can go out. So if you have to roll out of the position, say within the next 3 weeks, right? You can write a roll in 3 weeks for 6-7 months later at a higher number.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is so hard for you to understand. I know you understand this, but hard for you to understand
what you just said? You said I could roll out 7 months later. So now I don't get anything for the next 7 months because these contracts are written, right? I'm not collecting premium every month. I'm locked. What the hell are you talking about?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. So if you roll out of the position, so it's like, okay, so now I'm going to explain it. If you roll out of the position for 7 months later, you would make more profit and you rolled out and up.
Why are you not listening? Your whole premise is to get paid monthly, okay? Is to get paid monthly so you can live off of your covered calls in the future, way, way far away. Okay. But now when the fucking fire hits and you get assigned, now it's, now I can roll out, but we're gonna push it back later for more. No, you don't understand what just happened.
You don't get assigned. When you roll, you don't get assigned.
I know that.
I don't understand why
you only roll
so
when
then
you get assigned.
Why you bringing
Are
up?
you listening?
Why you bringing in that you're getting assigned?
Because that's the whole action. That's the action before the roll. What the hell are we talking about right now?
No.
No?
No, that's
So
not the action
when
before
you're
the roll,
rolling,
because
then
you're
what's the reason
rolling
to roll?
before they actually. What is the roll for you then? What is the roll?
You roll after you get assigned. You're saying I'm going to roll out of here.
No,
I'm not going
buddy,
to get
you
assigned at
don't
this
roll.
level.
No, you
Oh,
don't
no?
roll after you get assigned.
Okay, what do you do?
No, you actually roll. You actually roll before you get assigned.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for saying it the day before. Oh, by the way, these call contracts are in the money. Okay, so before I get assigned, now I'm going to roll out of here. Do you understand? It's the same logic. It's like you're borderline just ridiculous right now. I'm trying to tell you that all of that, all of the risk in the world, you're still going to be out of the position. Whether you roll it down the road and keep rolling and keep rolling, keep leaping, doesn't matter. You're still out, and you're out at a more drastic. Dude, you're talking to a guy who's had a 6-figure position for over a decade in a company.
Bro, guess what? I'm into 6 figures and all of the stuff
You're
and
not
investments
listening,
that I
though.
make as well.
You don't have
But
to
who
write
cares?
anything. You go
That's not the
10x.
point.
You don't have to write anything.
What you need to understand is that when you roll out of position, that doesn't mean that you got exercise out of the position.
I didn't say
When you roll
exercise.
out of the position,
I didn't say
before that,
exercise. I said assigned.
regardless of, it makes no difference.
It
Assigned
does.
or
No,
the other
apparently
way.
it does to you because once you're in the money.
No.
Okay, we'll do it. I'll use a
That's right.
different verbiage for you. Once
Let's
your
use-
call
let's use an
contracts
example.
are in the
Let's
money
use an example.
and they're not at the expiration
Go
date,
ahead.
you get to roll. Hey, you're rolling.
Right.
You're running away from what you just wrote. Okay, and what you're running away from is the greed. Okay, that you're looking for.
No, buddy. But
yes,
what,
I'm not your
Moran,
buddy. I
listen
promise
up, bro.
you.
Listen
I
up.
don't fuck
So let's
with
say no,
fuckboys.
listen up. No problem. Well, you're gonna go down this road because it's something that it seems like somebody you haven't really sat down to understand.
What are you talking about? I
So
watch
when you
Uncle
roll-
Bruce every week.
when you
I watch
roll
Tony
out
De
of
Niro
the-
every week. What are you
Moran,
talking about?
when you roll out of the position, let's say it's going to cost you $200 to roll out of the position, right?
No,
You're going to look for a new
now it's going
position
to cost me
up
money.
and out and to the
It's going
right.
to cost
just like
me money.
you
This
say,
whole time I'm trying to
just
make
like you
money.
say,
It's
Moran.
going to cost me money. And I'm aware that it
No,
costs
it
money.
isn't, because the position you're going to roll
Oh.
into is going to pay you out that $200.
I do know.
And maybe another extra $100.
And I
not
do
only
know.
that, you're rolling into a
Yeah,
higher number.
don't worry.
So let's say that now the shares are at 220, and you put a $200
Bro, why are
mark
you
on
talking
it,
to me like I
and
don't
now it's
know
at
what you're talking
220.
about? I know exactly
Because that's not
what
how you
you're
explain
talking
it.
about.
Because you always explain.
What the hell are you
because
talking
you
about?
always explain it.
Why are
because
you
you
doing
always
this?
explain it like you're gonna lose your shares.
I'm not going to. No,
My
you're
brother,
not
that's
listening.
just all it is.
You're not listening. You're eventually going to
Okay,
sell
go ahead.
every contract that you want to go ahead and get, I guess, value for, because we're going to roll them out even higher and keep moving them and doing it. Those 100 shares are going to be gone. Okay, whether it's today,
Why would
tomorrow,
you
or
say
the
that?
next year.
The
I don't even
only
care.
way they're gonna be gone.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm gonna tell you. The only way they're gonna be gone is if you're assigned and they take away your shares, and you can't buy back into the position because the buy button has been turned off.
No, because maybe
told
I don't
you
have
there's
the
so many
cash.
ways.
Maybe the person who's actually writing the calls
The
doesn't have the
that
cash
you're
to roll.
gonna- The cash that you have, you're gonna have the cash
How?
from them taking your shares.
How do you know I'm
Moran.
going to have the cash?
You're gonna have the cash from them taking your shares.
What is this?
do you
What
think, that
world do you
just-
guys
lose
live
your
in? What
shares
fantasy
too?
land do you guys live in? How do you know I don't have bills that I have to go use that cash for?
What?
What? Bills. The shit you
Your
pay to
shares,
live?
why would you?
I don't
you
understand
have-
how you
you
investment
have
guys don't know
you
how this
have-
actually works.
You do. The doesn't understand it is good right now. What I want you to understand is this: if they take your shares, they have to pay you for the shares, and I know you know that.
No,
But
I had no
I needed
idea.
it for
Teach me.
bills, but my thing with it is I would never have needed that money for bills because I had it invested into my shares.
Hey,
So why would I
can you
look at
slow
the
down though?
bills
Because
into
I'm
this
not
right now?
understanding.
I said, what I'm saying is, you're saying that what if I need the money for bills and now you can't buy the shares? That's not a good analogy because before that I had shares. I couldn't pay my bills with the shares, right?
So what I'm trying to tell you is those shares can bring you monthly income every 6 months, whatever, however you want to structure it. When you're ready to wind down the position, not right now, Moran. It's in the future when each and every one of us is interested in winding down the position.
Good.
So if you're trying to wind down, like I said before, we're using 200 as an example.
Sure.
You write a CC, you write a CC for 220, right? And they give you, let's say they give you $400 per contract. You have 10 contracts, they just gave you $4,000. Right? Now, let's say right now, for you to get out of that, let's say it's 240. You can roll out of the position, Moran, into 270s in the future, and they'll still pay you more money out for that.
And imagine.
You don't look into this, man. That you're going to be selling shares for no reason.
You're not listening to me. I mean, you're very aggressive. Are you on vacation right now?
I wish.
Oh.
I wish I was out there with you, Zach. You live in warm weather climate. We got what is it? Cloudy skies right now. I couldn't even mow my lawn because I always kept thinking that it was about to rain. And it's a bit sometimes. I wish I was out there with you, man, where you're always at in the warm weather climate.
Oh no, brother. I mean, no, you just sound like you were snorkeling, like you're underwater.
Oh, I am. Maybe I'm in the back side of the house. Let me go to another area.
You good?
Because I didn't want to have this. Yeah, no, hold on. Let me just go to another area. But go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Okay, good. So before you keep pushing this idea of what you can do and what you should do and what you want to do, I'm telling you, if the value of the company keeps roaring up, right, roaring and roaring and roaring, I don't want to, at any time in my life, risk 100 shares at a time. That's the point. Doesn't matter what they're going to give me. Doesn't matter what premium I'm missing out on. It's none of that. I value every dollar I have, and I value every share I have. I'm in share accumulation stage, even still. So I will never agree to the premise of actually risking 100 shares to be sold at any price. Do you get where I'm coming from right now?
Is that what you're saying?
This stock is
here's the thing, though, Moran.
Jumping around month to month.
Yeah, but you weren't talking about that. You were talking about winding down the position. See, this is why I decided to actually. I've been trying to talk to you about CCs for a little bit here and there, and little comments that I would make.
No, don't do that.
On your shorts and stuff like that you put out. Mm-hmm. I've never reached out to you in this direction.
Sure.
But you did say winding down, my brother. You did say that.
Yeah.
When you said winding, right now I wouldn't even try it right now because of how volatile this can get. I was there when one time it went up to 376 and all of a sudden it just dropped down like a bat out of hell. At that time I wasn't doing CCs or anything like that. It was just panic.
Oh, you do?
So, yeah, you might have more.
So you're a cover call machine?
No, not now. I'm telling you, I'm know how to work it, but it's not like I'm doing it silently with GME. I'm doing it with other companies, but not with GameStop. I would never do it with GameStop.
Oh, never. What are you talking about? You just told me.
No, never. Like now, winding down the position. Yeah, I will.
Oh man,
I will do it when I'm winding down the position, and I'm looking at it similar to you. And by the way, man, I am so grateful to you. Because you, in regards to this, and you've shown many of us a different way of looking at how to look at the stock market and all of that, and how to look at balance sheets and all of that. I am so grateful to you for that. But I also know the volatility of this stock, and my biggest fear is not being able to buy back on one of those launches. So I don't write CCs on it now. But when I'm ready to wind down the positions, instead of me selling 10 shares here, 10 shares there, no way, man. I'd rather write the CCs and write them really far out.
Yeah, do that.
Really far out.
Do that. I'm not gonna.
And I think you should. No, that's fine. But I'm almost willing to bet that I'll probably keep more shares than you in the long run because of that.
I'm willing to bet you won't.
Just look into it, man. Honestly.
I'm willing to bet you won't.
Yeah, no, because I won't. Because I'm gonna go so far out, man. Once it starts to settle at a particular number, which we don't know, none of us really know. We're just assuming.
Oh man.
What happened?
Oh, you're not. Nah. See, you watch the show, but you don't watch the show.
I watch the show, man. I watch every single thing you do. And sometimes when you go into the politics and all of that stuff, I'll be like, oh man, I just wish we could talk about the stock for a little while.
There you
but
go.
It's okay. We look at the world and politics in different
from different positions, but I
How?
respect your position.
But how? How do we look at it in different positions? I don't understand.
No, you're not dragging me into this conversation, buddy.
I'm asking how? How are we
Not,
so
no,
different?
no, no, no,
What did I do?
Not this.
No,
Hold
we're
on,
not
hold on,
going down that
hold on,
route.
hold on. I'm going to be fair.
Yo, GME is the best company,
I'm
bro.
going to be
You know
fair.
it, and I know it.
Stop the bullshit.
Let's stick to
Here
that
you
right
go.
now. Forget
I'll
the
turn my
politics.
hat around. I'll turn my hat around for the
Yeah,
conversation,
I
okay?
can't see you because I have to turn off the
Yeah, don't
computer.
worry
Hold
about
on a
it.
second.
Don't
Let
worry
me
about
turn
it.
it off so I can
The
look at
hat just says, that I like whatever you're talking about. But I'm ready. All right, we're gonna have a conversation. What is it that you don't
About?
like? Well, my hat says everything. My hat says that I want to make America great again. So I'm asking you,
Oh, no.
why don't you want to make America
Yeah.
great again?
Oh, well, okay, so let's go.
You really want to go down this road, Moran?
Absolutely. What's wrong with
I
making
look at
America
you.
great again?
Look at you. Even though I'm a little older than you, I still look at you like
Like a big brother, man.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly.
Yeah, because I mean,
You know,
you sound young.
your knowledge is big brother material.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, that's
You know,
a compliment, bro.
You know, and it's rare that I look. It's like when you know somebody knows something that you don't, you got to pay attention because that's how you learn.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make a difference, the difference in age or anything like that. Am I right?
No, not at all. Not at all. You're absolutely correct. It's about
Okay, so-
experience and what you live it.
Absolutely, and what it is that you know. So, and I'm so grateful I ran into you, man, because if not, I would have sold out of the position, who knows, a long time ago. You know, so I respect that you've actually kept a lot of us in this position, Moran. I give you so much credit for that. A lot of us would have given up already because we would have lost the people, the people that kind of, your engagement with this just keeps me motivated.
Bro.
It keeps me motivated to stay in this position.
Bro,
you know?
You know what? I thank you for that, okay? I really do, and I say it with love and respect.
Yeah.
But, how do you feel about Charlie Kirk getting assassinated?
It's terrible. It's amazing. It's terrible because you know what? Whichever direction it is a family man, still has 2 children and a wife. You know, he's trying to provide for his family. He's a God-loving man like a lot of us are, even though we can all still have different perspectives and everything. I'm a Christian as well, but I can still see differences of opinions even within our own.
Right, but
Am I correct?
pushed
We
out
all have
Christian
differences
views.
of opinions in our own family.
He mixed in Christian views with the political stance, as in to say how you could make it better, just conservatism as itself. But I'm just curious as to what you don't agree with.
It's not Charlie Kirk that I don't agree with or disagree with. It's just a political stance that we all take right now. That some of us take it aggressively in one direction and some take it in another.
So are you like
I really hate it because I don't hate anybody.
Okay.
As a Christian, I can't hate. Okay.
That's good.
I don't actually believe he's a Christian because our Christian morals don't go in the same don't vibe with the same things that Trump does. Right. So you know it. You need to know?
Nope, I don't
agree.
agree.
Cheating on the wives.
Can I say I don't
cheating
agree?
on the wives, cheating on what? You think he has Christian values?
Absolutely. Can I explain?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
Good, because what you said that when a man has knowledge, you got to give him value for that. And remember what we talked about. We talked about having a footprint because of equal footing, right? As in, I've lived it, I've experienced it, I've done all of this. To say a man can't change his colors, to say a man's experiences can't mold and change who he is, that's what you have to take into consideration. Now, when a man gets attempted assassination on his life, when a man gets a new job and a new career, when a man has a child with a woman of another nationality and comes in and says, I'm going to learn to respect foreigners, I'm going to learn to respect my children, I'm going to learn to, be an asset to my wife and my family, I'm going to learn to respect my country and do the best I can for them, all while what? All while dealing with the most hate you've ever seen in your world. Half the world hates him, half the world loves him. And I don't think anyone can judge someone that has a unique viewpoint from that stance. You'll never be able to be in his shoes and understand what he's going through, but he's doing the best that he can humanly possibly do with the experiences that he's taken through. Yes, when he was in the 40s and 50s, he was a party guy. He was a womanizer. He was all those things. Sure. You think he's doing that today? You think he's still getting it up and getting ready for it? Probably not. Maybe he is a big grandfather. Maybe he is giving hugs to Erica Kirk and saying, what, I'm sorry for your loss. And maybe he is just that angry. Maybe he's angry that the guy who actually got him, promoted and or voted in again, elected, just got murdered. And that will put some real rage in your heart. But you got to find Jesus. You got to find love. You got to find empathy and sympathy. But I will tell you, half the country's still hating the man for the man doing the job that they've asked him to do. That's where you lose me. You see, I could be mad at your boy Joe Biden. Whose boy is that? Who voted for him? Who wanted him to win? He stole an election. And you're like, no, he didn't. Okay, then go look at the 10 million extra votes that didn't exist in this last election. It's not that people didn't vote. It was just habitual, and it's been announced every time. But you got to remember how you judge people. You're judging people based off of what they have done in the past, but not for what they're currently doing now. And that's unfortunate for some time. Some people don't get those second opportunities in life, and that's why
So let's discuss about. Okay, so all right, so you said a little bit about what he did in the past, and people can change. I can accept that. So now we got to go to the present, correct? When is the president for him? When do you consider the president?
Right now.
At this moment?
Right now.
Today?
Yeah.
Or within the last 2 years?
Wouldn't you say that a life-altering event just happened?
Oh, so he changed his stripe because of Charlie Kirk right now? Is that what you're saying? You want me to look at it that way now?
How do you judge him? How do you view him?
How do I view him?
Sure.
He's going to go down as probably, it's already written. He is the worst president we've ever had.
You're okay. Well, let's stop right there with that nice statement from the left. Just stop for a second, okay?
No, it doesn't make me left. It doesn't make me left.
The message comes from the left.
Here's the thing.
The message comes from the left.
No, the message doesn't come from the left.
What someone else just said.
No. Let's talk about his policy.
Hold on. You said he's going to go down as the worst president in the United States history. That's what you just said, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Thomas Jefferson owned slaves. He's not a bad president, right? What did we do? LBJ lied about Vietnam and sent troops in to 66,000 troops to die. He's not a bad president. George Bush allowed 2 buildings to crash, and what did he do? He sent people to Afghanistan and Iraq. Overseas, allowed them all to die. Not a bad president. Biden pulled out troops out of Afghanistan, and 13 service members died, and other people died along with it. That's not a bad president.
That was a bad thing.
No.
That was a bad thing.
We have Obama, who covered up a whole financial crisis, and Obamacare. These are not bad presidents. I have Nixon, who's actually been impeached and pulled out of the office. He's not a bad president. You have Jimmy Carter, who's just a fucking dummy, just sat there and signed shit. He's not a bad president. You had who else? Carter? Carter let what? Our interest rates go sky high and our economy crash. He's not a bad president. Nixon also got us off the gold standard. Not a bad president. FDR brought in every single program you can imagine that we still implement today to give out free money to the left. You name it. They're not bad presidents. What are we talking about?
All these programs, who do you think benefits from them the most?
Who benefits from them the most?
Yeah.
Politicians.
Okay.
They get votes. They get money to be in office, don't they? They're all multimillionaires by the time they leave. That's who benefits from the programs. How can I buy your vote?
Interesting. All right. This is the reason I didn't really want to go down this direction.
Oh,
because
no,
I need you to name me a policy. No, wait. No, wait. You got me in this. Now I want to talk about it. Name me a policy that Trump had.
Excuse me?
Name me a policy that Trump had.
Well, let's see. Trump passed his hearing aid bill. I don't know if you know about it, for healthcare, where he lowered the price of hearing aids in 2017. We can do that one. You want to do that one?
From what price? Because guess what, Marantz, I'm hard of hearing. So
I know.
If he lowered them to what? Because
no. Not only you're hard of hearing, right? Allegedly, apparently. But you asked for something, and I'm telling you what happened. And believe it or not, it's a bipartisan. Watch this. It's a bipartisan actual platform that he did, because it was written by Elizabeth Warren, and he still passed it.
Elizabeth Warren,
so that they could be cheaper in price, so that they wouldn't put them as certain prescriptions. And I only know this because I have a hearing center where I work, where I actually manage, and I manage a pharmacy as well. So then I'm like, okay, look at this. This is pretty damn good for a president that nobody wanted to pick. And this was in 2017, 2018. At the time, it was written in 2016. But hey, guess what? Hey, being bipartisan, listen to me. Being bipartisan and being a part of the crew is just not even in your realm of thinking, is it? But it's okay. There's just one. Do I have to keep going?
You know what? You just gave me information. See, this is like we said, we learned from each other. You just gave me information. I'm going to go out there now. I'm going to try to see if I can get my hearing aids now. Now, because you're talking about bipartisanship,
What happened with the border? With the border bill that Biden wanted to pass in 16, 17, and then in 23 when he wanted to pass it, or 23 that he wanted to pass it.
I don't think this is the smartest thing for you to talk about right now.
Why not? You don't want to answer that one? It was bipartisan. Now they wanted to get passed.
The border.
Whoa. Wait.
I live in California.
Let me finish, because there was a bipartisan bill that was put out there by Republicans. If you remember, in 23, it was put together by a Republican, and Trump decided to do what? Make that famous phone call, right, to the House and told them, hey, this can't pass because that's what I want to run on. That was bipartisan, just like the hearing aids, correct?
I'm going to tell you something about your president and border security. Border security. My cousin is the head of the Department of Homeland Security for our county here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, we've had these conversations in depth. We had no border control at all. For 4 years, it was a floodgate of millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people, and bringing in millions of pounds of drugs as well. Fentanyl. My niece, the mother of my niece, died of fentanyl overdosing. Okay, not that she was a drug addict either. She just happened to touch a pill. But I'll tell you something, man. You guys are not ready for these conversations because you don't live in real America. When I say real America, reality, you guys live in the fakest world possible. You guys live where the left is right and Trump is wrong. Your Trump hate syndrome is not going to work here.
I'm getting feedback from you, buddy.
Not me, somebody else who joined the chat. But hey, you want to go on border security, bro? Not really. You got to stop that.
We're not
done yet. Stop that. You ever been to Dearborn, Michigan?
We're going to stay on border security.
You ever been to Dearborn, Michigan?
They were coming in. Hold on, Miranda. Let's have a conversation. We're talking about border security. Let's talk about that. Let's stay on that. And like I said, I just learned from you in regards to the hearing aids, and I'm going to go get a hearing aid. So now let's talk about border now.
This is so stupid.
The people that come through the border, they're all coming in illegally?
Oh my God.
Or are they asking for amnesty?
Oh, it wouldn't matter.
Is that illegal to ask for amnesty?
You can't.
Oh, to ask for amnesty?
You're not going to come here and flood the gates? Are you really this stupid?
No. Let's just discuss the conversation. If you come to the border, it's in our laws that people can come through the border and ask for amnesty.
Whoa,
yes or no?
Yeah. MS-13 members, everybody from Venezuela is going to come through. Criminals.
Yeah, like the guy.
Criminals.
Oh, they ask for amnesty. There still needs to be a process, Moran.
Due process, right?
There still needs. There needs to be a process. Yes, due process, whichever way you want to call it. There still needs to be a process.
It's literally in the Constitution. It's called due process.
Fine, Moran. You fought for that for us, Morant.
Oh, no.
You fought for that Constitution.
Don't tell me what I fought for.
Same Constitution you fought for that Constitution. Remember, you raised your hand when you were enlisted.
No. I didn't fight for it. This was written in 1775. I didn't fight for it.
Before anything, I still want to thank you for serving our country and for all the protections that you and your brother fought for us, which was that Constitution, because you raised your hand, no matter when it was written.
I just want to put out brothers and sisters,
solemnly
protect
the Constitution of the United States.
There's 4 of us.
Correct?
There's 4 of us who are active duty military.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of thank you. Okay, I'll thank God for you then, man.
I just want to make sure. 2 first sergeants and 2 other NCOs. 4 NCOs in my family. It's okay though. We're all right, bro.
I'll thank you. I'll thank you for that.
What you can thank me on is when you get the hate out your heart. That's all you can thank me on.
No, I have no hate, Morant. Honestly, I really don't.
It's disgusting.
I'm too old for hate, man. I'm too old for hate, my brother, man. I really am.
Learn what Donald Trump stands for, please. Okay, he represents a party that wants to do the best for America. Yeah. When they say "Make America Great Again," I want you to actually acknowledge that there's nothing bad in that. And when people hear MAGA Republicans,
no, but I don't recognize something "Make America Great Again." But when was that? When do we need to go back to that?
This is a catchphrase. This is a catchphrase for you guys, right?
Because it's a good catchphrase, but now give me the answer for the catchphrase then.
Every day. Make America Great Again today, tomorrow, the next day. That's what it is. It just means that you have the most pride in your country. Why is it that if I wear a flag...
You can't listen, can you?
No, this guy can't listen at all, no. But why is it that when you wear a flag, an American flag, that offends people?
Oh, I actually wear the American flag all the time. It's actually flying up
Good.
in
I'm
my-
gonna buy you a
in my
MAGA
house
hat,
right
bro.
now.
I want you to wear it.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
You want me to get shot?
Why not? You hear
You want me
that?
to get shot?
You see? Listen to
Come on, my
yourself.
brother, man.
Think about it.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
No.
You just said I'm gonna get
Listen,
shot.
this is what I'm.
Listen.
Listen, but you know,
You
it's
have
only
a hard time
it's a
of listening,
playful thing,
JD.
Morant.
Hard time of listening.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The
Man, go tell me that the left is gonna be the one that's gonna shoot me. Why don't you say
it
that I'm a
sounds like
dark skin?
Lucas
That I'm a
dude.
dark skin. Yo, my man, stay out of this conversation. You're not adding anything positive to this. Just let me and him finish. Can you do that?
Hey, I think you should respect him.
it's fine.
I do respect him, and I've been talking to him totally with the
No, you've
utmost
been
of respect.
interrupting him.
We know that. Just we'll leave it
Listen,
alone.
we're both
Okay, I'll
talking
say it.
back and forth. Willie, sit down, brother. Just sit down. Chill out. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath,
I
man.
think
Let's
Let it
have
go.
a real educational conversation, and we good. You can have a conversation. That's what we're having. We're not having an argument.
No,
It
not
might
at all.
sound that
JD.
way because
Not
we
at all.
both because we both have aggressive tones doesn't mean we're going at it here, cursing each other out. We're not doing that.
No, I just don't
All right,
agree
Matt?
with the fact that you said you're going to get shot, and I'm going to ask you who's going to shoot you.
There you go. Somebody that doesn't think that I'm worth wearing that hat.
Yeah, the left, right?
No, it could
it's
be
gonna
the right.
It's going to be one
It
of
could
us.
be from it could be from either side.
You think
It could be
that
somebody that says you don't
a
deserve
MAGA
to wear.
Republican would shoot you if you wore a MAGA hat?
You
That's what
never
you
know.
think.
You never know.
Oh, I do know.
Hey, you never know.
I do.
Hey, let me ask you something, Morant. But wasn't it a Republican MAGA person, whoever it was, that went into the school and shot the kids while they were
When?
praying?
When?
The same day that Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, not the same day. The same day that the 4 Minneapolis people were shot.
Bro, you don't even know their names.
Wasn't it that they went into a school?
You don't even know their names.
No, actually, I don't.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to get you back on point here because
give me their names.
you're grabbing at
Yeah, go ahead.
straws. I'm going to tell you something what has never happened, okay?
Go
And
ahead,
what
go ahead.
continues to happen here
Mm-hmm.
is any of those shooters and any of the people that are assassinated, they're never demonized before the action. Okay?
Demonized before the action.
Before they do
Explain.
anything, before they're shot, and before they do it, they've never been demonized. Are you understanding why Charlie Kirk was assassinated? Because
No.
of the same rhetoric that you carry in your heart to say that you would be shot if you wore a MAGA hat. That shot's coming from the left. It's not coming from the right.
Hey, you see, you can't think for me, Morant.
I can't think for you.
It could be from either
Yeah,
side.
but you walk on eggshells for you.
The way. No, brother.
What do you mean, no? Where do you go at night?
You're going down a
Where's
narrative.
the hood in your hood?
You're choosing a
Where do
narrative
you
just to
walk
suit yourself
in
at
New
this
York,
moment.
in New Jersey, at night where you're safe? Where do you go?
Bro, now I live up in the suburbs now.
You live
so
up in the suburbs,
I am
but
nowhere
there's
near
no
New
rough
York
parts
City
of town
anymore.
that you avoid? I can't
What, in the
walk
city?
down that
No, I
street.
never would do that.
No, there's not.
I was born and raised in Hunts Point back in the 70s.
Good. Now put the
Okay.
hat on and walk
Which
through
is
that
the
hood.
worst-
What happens?
Which is that hood doesn't exist anymore.
Order
That's,
food.
right now.
Order food with
the
the MAGA
youngsters
hat
of
on.
today
What
ain't
happens?
nothing. Listen. The youngsters of today don't have that gutter into them like it was back in the 70s and the 80s. You don't see that no more. They're a bunch of punks nowadays.
Oh, I
There's
know.
no-
Just a
you see all
22-year-old
that
with
grit-
a rifle with a 30-06 right there on the roof, shoot Charlie Kirk in the neck. But they don't got it like that no more. I mean, Antifa
No,
riots don't
again,
really
those are-
exist. Bricks on the
that's
sidewalk
the
don't
direction
exist.
to go to-
Burning down
Morant,
buildings, George
you're
Floyd
the-
gets killed, BLM movements, they don't exist. Nah, that
Yeah.
type of riot, that type of aggression doesn't exist anymore. Come on, bro, what are we talking
You're
about?
talking about January 6th, though. Don't forget to talk about January 6th when you talk
You
about
mean it was
BLM,
all
right?
the feds disguised?
Oh no, this Antifa. It was Antifa, wasn't it? Antifa.
Well, no,
wasn't it the FBI that was already
MAGA
there? The guys that were already there.
don't wear masks. MAGA Republicans don't wear masks. They don't hide who they are.
Morant, I gotta get back to work, my
Yeah, I
brother.
bet
And
you
I gotta
do.
look.
I
My
bet you
call
do.
was to talk
JD,
about covered cause and
Get
not get into
on
politics
before you
because
get
politics,
spit on, bro, by your
politics
Man,
own
you
going
are-
to.
not me.
Nah, you see, this is this is the direction you're gonna take it now, right?
I
You
just-
can't
hey,
have
I'm
a
just
civil
cooking, bro.
goodbye.
I'm just cooking.
Have a
I'm
good
in the kitchen and I'm
civil
cooking.
conversation.
I'm
You're
Go
having
the
a civil
civil way,
conversation,
man.
dude. Go back to work.
It's good. It's good, bro. You guys can just keep going down that
JD,
way.
keep
It's okay,
doing it,
bro.
JD.
Oh, you're
Keep saying you're
Keep
scared to
going
wear a
down your
hat
route. Listen,
in the
even
country
though
that
you
we
can
all
block
provide.
me
tell
all
him
you
to
want.
listen, bro.
Hey,
You should
Moran,
listen.
check it. No, but check it. You can block me all you want. All your little moderators can do the same thing. I'm still gonna listen to you because in the future, when you are making the truth, when GME hits that sky moon, it'll be because a lot of us will still be in there because of you.
Oh, I know.
And I'll be grateful for you all through and through. I'll still be grateful, even though we have a differences of opinions. Which the beauty of the United States of America is that we are all able to have differences of opinions.
Noted.
Right?
And my opinion is that guys like you are bitches in life. That's my opinion.
Exactly. That's okay.
My
But look,
opinion,
you come from the street, and
you're not
notice
cut
how
like
me
me.
and you talk the same.
I second the emotion.
You see how me and you talk the same, my brother? We talk the same. That little gutter that you think you got in your vibe, I got that same gutter in my vibe too, my friend.
I know.
Okay? So
I know you do, but you also
you're
have a
not
lot
more
of hate
street,
in your heart.
You're not more street than me. Your ass people that you got in your moderation crew, they not more gutter than me. Some of you are more gutter than anybody.
Wow.
You just try to play that game.
Can you get
And
rid of him,
the
dude?
thing with it
No, let
is
him
that you
talk.
take it to another level.
Okay.
All you do is get people juiced up a little bit. But all I did was just call to tell you that you can keep your shares, man.
No, I agree,
Your
man.
cover calls,
Hey,
you can
I'm
keep
just
your
going to tell you, the
shares when
hardest
you
people
get
in
to
this
a
world
point.
are Red Man and Method Man because they say they're from New York, too. I'm just going to say that. You from New York, you from New Jersey, you tough, bro. We out here, we fighting roaches.
I didn't
And
say
roaches
that.
and rats.
But
R&R.
the thing with it is that, Morant, the thing with it is that you get the vibe. The same vibe that I get from you when I listen to you, I go, damn, that dude reminds me a lot of me.
That's right.
Right? So I know your game. I know your hood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got a little hood in you.
Yeah,
Okay, but we all got it.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
you
So
can
my thing with it is
uplift me
that
all you want. You can raise me up as high as you want. That's not going to change your outlook on this America. It's not.
It doesn't make a difference. We still can have an outlook on this America because that's what America is all about.
We literally
Whether you
had
want to believe it or
civil
not,
discourse.
we all
You and
can't
I.
be on the same page.
You asked for a reason and an opinion about Trump being bipartisan. I gave you one, not even knowing that you were hard of hearing. But now I believe that you are hard of hearing. You're making me a believer, left and right.
No, I ain't gonna argue with you because I am hard of hearing, bro.
I know, bro. Duly noted. Remember what I do for a living. I actually do debate. I'm the master debater.
I appreciate you, though, Morant. So I gotta get going.
All right, bro.
So to your crew, if I offended anybody, my apologies. But you know how it is. We get a little
You just
grit.
offended your own hood, bro. You telling me you ain't got enough rep to walk around with whatever you wearing because you might get shot. Me, I'll be out here butt ass naked. They ain't gonna do nothing.
You look at you misinterpreted it because I kept telling you is because I'm down the middle. And I look at what's right and what's wrong, and that's all it is. Just like the Charlie Kirk thing, that was totally wrong.
I tell you what's
right.
You couldn't be down the middle if you were right and wrong.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
All right, guys.
Keep voting for Kamala.
Peace.
Thank you too. I did vote for Kamala. I gotta tell you that.
Fuck, bro.
I know you did. I can hear it in your voice.
And I'm looking at you.
Hey, bro, this is like middle school. When the girl can't hang up, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, hold on. My mom's coming. She wants to use the phone.
So then what I'll do right now, since I'm more man than both of y'all. Hang up.
Yeah, peace. I'm going to call him later, bro. I'm going to ask him if he wants to go to a Ja Rule concert. Ridiculous.
So funny.
What would I be without you? I know nothing about my baby. Damn. JD lost again. Hey, I think I won that debate. I don't know.
I think you did. You're the master debater.
Thank you. I am.
You'll win the next award.
Bro, this dude right here got
the
gloves
award.
on and everything. Damn. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you. Goodness gracious.
I appreciate you too, man.
Yeah.
You've been talking to some unique people lately.
Yeah. So just so that you know, Todd, I'm not here to like tell you how to do your life, but whenever I am,
of course.
Whenever I'm debating with people like that, let them talk, bro.
Let them be.
Yep.
Okay.
Let them say what they're going to say.
apologize.
You don't have to interrupt them. You don't have to slow them down because the more they talk, the more they expose of who they are. And the more I listen, the more I hear them talk, they give away more to me. It's the people that don't talk that you should be worried about. When they talk like that, it's too easy. You can read him a mile away. You can understand his preference and what he's looking for. And they're not looking for actual resolution right? They're not looking for the positive parts of this. The common thread, the common denominator is, Marantz, you kept me into GameStop. You motivated me to not understanding that the principles of me and what I stand for are conservative, and that he really is conservative. He just doesn't know it. They don't know how to convey that message because they've been indoctrinated to hate the TDS syndrome, right? The Donald Trump,
Trump derangement.
Yeah, Trump deranged syndrome, whatever.
Derangement.
But it's just that way. It's just that way for me, and for everyone out there that hears the chat and hears all this. It started out with options, right? It started out with, here's how you have to financially do things. And what I'm trying to break down is, no one here is successful enough to tell me how to manage my funds. And I'm just telling you, because I've been doing things my way for a long time, and it's not that I'm wrong or you're right. It's what's my appetite. What's my appetite for volatility? What's my appetite for risk? Right? It's always this. I'm telling you guys this. Whenever you invest, the first two things you look at is, what is your risk tolerance and what is your time horizon? My time horizon is forever, and my risk tolerance is none. Okay. That means I'm not flirting with derivatives. I'm not doing things outside of the norm. I buy, I hold, and I relax. And those are the things I do with this investment. So whenever someone wants to have those conversations, the Discord's completely wide open. Yeah, I blocked JD from talking because I don't want to see him talk in the chat anymore. He literally said, I suck. And when you're going to say that I suck as a person, okay, cool. Then you don't need to talk to me, and I don't have to surround myself with you. But I will tell you this. You come into the chat, and then you uplift me, and you endear me, and you kiss my ass the whole way. Well, thanks for sucking my, but I don't need it. I don't need it from you. That's what I have, relations with my partner. So, but thank you for that. Love.
Hello, because I can.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Oh no! What's going on? Someone's in the chat here. JD, you're still
Yeah,
here?
because I can.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah,
I
he
can't.
hasn't-
But
No,
no,
he
JD's
it's
underwater,
me.
bro.
Because I can.
Hold on, I gotta let JD get out of here.
Oh yeah, man. I had to stop here, and I'm like, no, this is too much.
Oh, I don't mind. No, you guys got to be willing to
And
have
another
those
thing was
debates.
like, it's like no new friends with options. Like they keep coming back. There was like, it's like they say they watch you, but like there was a whole chapter where like, hey man, like you guys have a gambling habit with options. You guys were promoting options, and at some point it's like you gotta break that habit of gambling too much, and then they just skip that whole chapter of this of the show. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, this saga's too long. Like people haven't lived this long. Like they've never had a girlfriend for more than 4 years. Like they barely made it through high school type style. So then they're like, shit, man, Marantz is still here saying that same. He needs to switch it up. Nah, I don't. I eat Cheerios with no sugar, bro. All right, I'm plain. I'll eat Wheaties with no sugar, no frosted Wheaties either. That's just who I am, man. You guys don't know, but if you watch the show, then you understand. But that guy, the caller, broke the world's record for the most stupid comments. Good job, Herman. Man, you guys are killing it, bro. Awesome. Yeah, there was a headline, though. In between that, we got 10 free memberships for the show. Double A. Apparently, you're getting all the entertainment you want out of this channel, and I'm happy that you are. And thank you for the 10 free memberships for the show, man. Means a lot to me. Yeah, get them. We're getting them all, guys. We're gotta catch them all, Pokemon. That was the Border Patrol's theme song, if you guys didn't watch the video for Ice. If you guys remember, I told you guys last week we had this alien that was growing, and apparently it's still growing. So here's the alien right here. I showed you. They found it from a meteor. So a meteor landed on Earth. The guy went and got it. He saw it. He put it in a safe. It started growing, so then he had to put it into water. So it's the meteorite in Panama. Well, supposedly it's growing and swimming now. This is a problem. I don't know what it's going to be, but an alien spawn. They call it Midnight Rider. And there you go. Was Charlie offered $150 million from Israel? Was he becoming Catholic? Why did the team start taking down cameras immediately after he was shot? What was his marriage like behind the scenes on the day-to-day? Oh, and then this guy right here, Andrew Kovlet, he's actually the public affairs individual for Charlie and them, executive producer of the best show, blah, blah, blah. This dude over here. So he actually said that Charlie's the man of steel. He said it was a miracle that the bullet didn't go through Charlie's skin because he's so strong. I'm sorry to tell people this, but Not possible. Not
I
possible.
know.
The other parts of this was that it looks like the video is doctored. It says that the shadow is not showing when he's running over certain portions of the roof. And yeah, so I don't know how real it is. The fact that all of the videotaping from the shooting is choppy really messes with my head because I know how good cameras are. Our ICE agents have never used a 5-year-old girl as bait. ICE held 5-year-old autistic girl in Massachusetts to pressure her father to surrender, family says. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that either, but there you go. We have our boy took off. That's not a problem. And it's fine. I'm just looking at these headlines, guys. I get them in right when you get them. The man who shot up Sacramento's ABC station because they suspended Jimmy Kimmel left a note saying, warning Trump officials, they're next. Reference Charlie Kirk. Yeah, more violence from the left. Oh, it's not true, guys. It's not true. You ever got your food spit in because you wear a MAGA hat? Maybe Marantz, you're too radical, Marantz. Not radical, bro. You're just seeing the other side of the spectrum. Have you guys seen what they're allowed to do? You guys haven't seen it? You guys should go to Kick. They signed $1 million deal with Destiny. And stunning blow to experts nationwide. Is that right? Nationwide? Jerome Powell admits President Trump's tariffs are not a big factor in consumer inflation. Okay. The tariff revenue is surging, and the consumers aren't absorbing as much of the tariff costs. Boom. Correct. They're probably not a big factor in the consumption for us, right? But they're probably a big factor in production inflation. So we'll see how that goes on the PPI. Announced that two professors who glorified the murder of Charlie Kirk will not be fired. The University of Michigan has announced that. Instead, the university will invest $50 million of taxpayer dollars to build a center dedicated to diversity and civil disclosure.
Wow.
So DEI. Got it. Thank you. I'm no longer a fan of Michigan wrestling, the Wolverines. And even though I've got 2 kids from where I live, go there, I will not be doing that. Sorry. So this guy here, this is really tricky, okay? If you guys are not... Remember I talked about something, okay, to you guys. I had talked about that when you go to a Trump rally, okay, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm showing you on the screen. When you go to a Trump rally, it was mind-boggling because I was behind the scenes, right? And we were behind the stage and everything, and we're hanging out with all the famous people. And they go, Trump's on his way. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. They're like, okay, we got to go over here now. We got to block this off because they had all the vehicles backed in just in case. Okay? So you back them in and they're ready to exit just in case. I want to show you guys with every single vehicle the direction they're pointed. This is a very big question for me. Were you anticipating an assassination? Were you anticipating violence? Were you doing this just in case? Because if you're going to a debate, a normal debate, I wouldn't see why you're parked this way. I wouldn't see it unless this was a staged event to happen. But here's why I say this, because the individuals waiting on the sidelines that are recording this are not reacting the way that you would if you were filming. People are not focused on Charlie and the filming of what's happening. They're actually filming the people. And they're not filming what's happening to Charlie Kirk. There is no blood that has left a trail from Charlie getting shot in his carotid artery right here. Boom, bleeding out. You would see it like you could never imagine you would see it. And it wouldn't be the thick clumps that you see in the camera. I'm just telling you, when blood comes out initially, and how do you know this, Marantz? I know some stuff. I took a combat life-saving course. And when I took my combat life-saving course, they had this thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys. They had this where you had to give yourself your own IV. And I was like, whoa, okay, your own IV. And so you got to stick yourself, which is crazy because you don't know what to do and you don't know when to tense up. You're doing all this stuff. But when you actually put a tourniquet around your arm and you stick it, boom, you're good. Here comes the blood. It flows in. No problem. Do you know what happens if you take the needle out? blood. I mean, it goes crazy. Crazy. Now, you could take off the tourniquet and you take the needle out, and if you don't cover it, the needle hole is this big. I mean, it's tiny as hell. Blood. Sky high. I promise you. Whew. I remember I had it wrapped for like 5 hours. I had it wrapped after the fact. And then I went in through a football. And when I guess the wrap came off and blood just went, phew, gone. You're telling me, okay? You're telling me. Entry wound, exit wound. Which one is it? Which one is it? I'm just asking all these questions. Watch the
question,
people.
Lance.
Watch the people. Do you see this?
Oh, when you're done.
See the guy up here? That guy recording people. You knew it was going to happen, but you're not recording Charlie, are you? And from what I'm told, he's a Turning Point USA employee. So what are we doing to help? Are we just recording? And we're standing off to the side? Now, these are all the people running in one direction. One guy's going against the grain. But I want to show you something. Stop. Let's go back. Do you see this person here? There's a person right here with their phone recording. Yeah, we're going to stop. Stop right there. Where's the blood? Maybe I can't see.
There's no blood.
It would, guys. His neck,
No,
carotid
there's no blood on
artery
the floor.
was gone. And you're gonna tell me there's no blood? The whole there's not a trail of blood. You could get a bloody nose right now. Cover it up. You walk to the bathroom. There's drops and drops and drops and drops. Still recording the crowd. And now we're taking down the cameras and the SD cards and everything that happened. We're also touching the chair that Charlie was in. This is an active crime scene. And the fact that there are no officers there to secure it, the whole idea of having a crime scene is you get a 360 and you cover the perimeter and you don't let anyone walk through it. You don't let anyone get through it. There's certain things you're looking for. You're looking for you're looking for shells. You're looking for firearms. You're looking for casings. You're looking for all of that, right?
It's not suspicious.
Just cool Joe. Not, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Not on the phone, nothing. Just, hey, sunglasses, taking shit down. Like, hey, this just happened. My boss just got shot. Yeah, no big deal. What am I talking about? Just talking to myself, I guess.
No, you're not. I'm listening.
I realize that, sir.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was listening to this guy that was talking about the 30-06 and it would have blown half his neck off.
Oh, it blew
If
the
not his
whole
head off.
thing.
Yeah. So he said that, if you saw what they showed everybody, it was a gravity drop. It's like when you're stabbed, not when you're shot. There was no splatter and nobody got shot on the other side.
Right.
So what happened with the bullet?
Well, he's the man of steel. It's a miracle.
Right.
Don't you believe in miracles? Aren't you Christian? So
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean,
so then here's my other part. Okay. If the world thinks I'm dumb, thinks I'm crazy. When we're talking about firearms and you're talking about shooting them, the only way you get paralyzed the way Charlie did to mid drop, we're talking about paralysis and then a slump, lose all body. See, if you got shot, just so that we're clear, if you got shot, you would grab the wound. You would grab the wound and you try to stop the bleeding yourself. That means he lost all brain functionality instantly. So where do you think the shot came from?
behind him.
That's where we're at right now. That's the conclusion of multiple videos. But, can't feed into conspiracies around here. We're not allowed to do stuff like that. But I'm just reading. It's almost been 2 years. Can somebody tell us why JD is crawling out of the damn tunnels? Bloodstained mattress and a baby. Well, he says he's from New York.
Right.
What the hell's going on over there? Arrested and may face prison time. Kitty Arms? Nah, don't know about that. This dude right here is your official Preston Jacobs celebrating the assassination.
Place without Charlie Kirk. Okay? That guy was a fucking ghoul who promoted violence constantly. A fucking horrible ghoul.
Gosh.
Okay, that guy, the world is much better with him gone.
Hey, did you hear what he called him?
A ghoul.
A ghoul. Yeah, have you ever called somebody that before?
Never.
You never called somebody that?
I mean, I've used the word, but I've never called a person a ghoul. Have you?
Never in my life.
No. And this guy, how are all these people able to speak, but I get shut down?
Yeah, but no. A ghoul.
Isn't that like a gargoyle? Isn't that like a demon?
Ghouls and ghosts. Have you ever called?
Yeah, a ghost.
Yeah, have you ever called somebody? And it's a video game, by the way. Have you ever called somebody a ghoul?
Oh, well, they were still alive. Now he's calling him while he's dead a ghoul, like he's a ghost.
Oh. A ghoul.
They knew.
What? Well, watch this. I just. It's weird because when people have the same talking points, like the same verbiage, it throws me for a loop. Because I'm not used to that. Because when I talk, I'm not a script, right? Like I speak from what I know.
Touring America, and he was touring universities specifically. And one of these caught my eye because one of these is the university I'm currently going to.
Obviously, that university was UVU.
Obviously, pro reality. Listen.
First off, you sick fucking psychos that think this is the answer. It's not. I don't know what else to say. It's fucking not. It's awful, and a father doesn't have his kids anymore. Charlie had 2 kids and a wife. And like, not to make this about me, but I have 2 kids and a wife, and if my 1-year-old boy, like his 1-year-old boy, will grow up without memories of his dad, it's a tragedy, and it's hard to grapple with, and I'm part of a community that's struggling to grapple with it right now. And people have obviously pointed to the irony that the point that I was trying to make is how peaceful the left was right before he got shot. And that only makes sense if we stay peaceful.
So, kind of late, Monday morning quarterback. Second thing is, he wasn't making the fact that the left is nonviolent. You were saying that trans are nonviolent. There could be trans that are conservative. Wouldn't you agree? And the fact that Susie has 2 kids with you is mind-boggling in itself. But she's a former employee of a USAID-funded group. So I know why you're left. I know why you're disgruntled. I know what happened with this administration. And I know what Charlie stands for when he says shut it all down. What you promote and pump is totally different than what you're showing here. Sympathy for Charlie. Oh, I respect Charlie. This is not right. This hatred towards Charlie is not right. This is complete bullshit. Because you doctored the video. I'll show everybody again. Look at this.
But yeah, here's what I asked.
No.
Now, while I was scrolling Charlie Kirk's video, I noticed that he was touring America, and he was touring universities specifically. And one of these caught my eye because one of these is the university I'm currently going to.
Obviously, the university was UVU.
Obviously. Check this out. I can't make this up. We're going to go ahead and look at the video you actually posted and what you said in that video because you cut it off at the right time. didn't you? He has since deleted this video.
Benny Johnson's 1,000 data points is an ungodly amount of data points, and you could cherry pick any sort of trend that you would like if you just pull examples out. I could find 5 of anything in there. Now, while I was scrolling Charlie Kirk's video, I noticed that he was touring America, and he was touring universities specifically. And one of these caught my eye because one of these is the university I'm currently going to, and it's the university I'm actually currently recording this video in. And I would love nothing more than to confront him on his own turf about these questions that I have. So I'd suggest you donate to the Unfuck America tour so that me and all of my other content creator buddies here can fucking harass this ghoul, because he is spreading his hatred and bigotry, and he is targeting the youth of America.
This ghoul.
Wow.
There you go. Told you. All have the same script, bro. All of them. I when I hear shit, I know when I hear it.
I feel super bad for his daughters. I know when I hear it. You know, but man, what a horrible human being that guy was. Thank goodness he is out of this world. Now, again, I do not support violence. You know,
fuck.
But man, let's not whitewash anything here. That guy was a piece of shit, and the world is a much better place without him. Okay. And again,
yeah. Dude, these people, dude. Jewish billionaire, longtime top donor to Charlie, pulled his funding. I knew about that. All right. That's enough Moran's rants for a day. I have other world to live in. Let me see this guy. Somebody hit a chase card in our chat for the power packs. That's pretty good. See what I got here. Charizard. Nah, we're good. I could go out there and get a pack if I wanted one right now, but I don't. Charlie Kirk's assassination direct from the college stream. You hear, stay down right before the shot. What? I heard that. Where did that come from?
Came from between the guys.
But it can't.
It can't?
No, it can't. The angle that they're talking about can't, because he's on a stage. He's not on the ground. He's up. You couldn't hit him from the side.
Oh, that's true. You'd have to be ground level.
Yeah, you got it. Man. It's too much. I don't know. I do know that the feds are lying to me. That's what I do know.
I second.
YouTube admits the Biden administration pressured them to censor Americans. Offers terminated channels opportunity to rejoin the platform. Check it out.
I just sent it to them. I just sent them an appeal with that and some other information.
Good. Good luck.
I will. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Man who removed the cameras. Yep, he's up there. A lot to look forward to. Hey, I pray that everyone in the chat and the channel has a Twitter feed like mine, where it's constant about finance and politics, and you don't see any big booty hoes. Get with it. Okay, anyway. Don't mind me. Squint your eyes. Okay, cool. I did it. Houston, Texas. It's not Pakistan. It's Houston, Texas. Holy shit, bros. This is getting really? This is what we're doing? Yeah, we don't, there's no problem. There's no problem in this country. None at all.
Not at all.
The fact that you get to do it, that's cool. A woman killed a man who tried to rob her after she initially tried to help him. Damn. Oh, she had a gun.
Yeah, she was a cop.
Wow.
Yeah, and this was talked about why you don't walk around with your gun like a regular without a revolver. You don't walk around with a bullet without in the chamber. Because she would have never been able to do that if she would have had a bullet in the chamber.
Yeah, nah. I don't walk around with bullets in chambers.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
No.
Candace Owens suggested Charlie Kirk was shot from underground tunnels. I heard about it.
Wow.
I heard about it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, where would the bullet have gone? Like, who would it would have hit somebody?
It would hit everything, dude. Oh, you falling for them, the distractions. Yeah, who's this in the stairwell? They're everywhere. This is crazy, dude. You gotta tell me, there's 2,000. Oh, this guy in the black right here walking away in the suit. Yep.
Yeah, the white guy walking away in the black, they
Yeah.
said with a glove on.
Yeah, that crazy guy. They just try to create havoc. You know, it's one of those things where you give them too much information and then you don't know which way to look. It's like an old tactic. I didn't like this part. This kid beats up this old man, and he was just security at the venue. And this guy just, well, what's the point? The man is helpless on the floor. I don't agree with that. It's ridiculous. Charlie Kirk is being replaced. In order to do it, they need a major distraction. Yesterday, they told us the distraction is miracles. Yeah.
So check this out also. The guy Desmond Holly, the one who did the shooting at that elementary school or the high school,
Yeah.
Evergreen, the same day, he was radicalized. Radicalized. And what is going on? How's everybody getting radicalized? Because they're on their game systems. People meet them on game systems.
I don't go that far. I play games all day, bro.
You don't think?
No.
No. I'm saying maybe not you, but there's a lot of ways that they can communicate with people and find their audience, and then radicalized by an extremist group or extremist network.
Yeah.
Are they all in connection with each other?
Yeah, they got it. See, this is the guy they were talking about. He was just adjusting his sleeve. They actually showed a gun that you can hold in your hand in between your fingers. And boom. So, I've seen that. I don't know where the gun is here. It's not showing you. But I've seen the handheld gun. This guy posted everywhere. So, he was just adjusting his shirt. And they're like, nah, bro. You don't know. His palm, watch. Someone's going to have the video right here. Right here. That's what they're talking about. So, this guy in his pocket, do you see the round thing in his pocket?
Oh, wow.
And that's that.
Yeah.
So, what they're trying to say is that guy is a former for the Mossad or for somebody over there.
Yeah, Mossad.
Benjamin Netanyahu. He was security for him in the past. And now he's security for Kirk. He's on the detail. So, with that, it's called a 38 special palm gun. You put it in between your hand and in between your fingers. And then boom. So if you look at the trajectory, and that would explain why the bullet is not so strong. Right? So they didn't have enough to tear through him. Boom. So it's right there in between his fingers. Boom. And then you got him. And that's it. So he used a palm gun. And that's what they're trying to tell you. So between the fingers. And then if you look at his ass, he has one right there. I just don't know. Looks like chewing tobacco to me. But the hologram projector used to work within the white tent. And it's all because of the chair. The chair going up. Well, look at the chair go up. Watch this. I don't know if you've seen this. Yeah. Boom, you see that? How the chair did that on its own? Look at it again. Look at the chair. saying the hologram projector. See how it went through the table on its own? Did you see that?
Whoa, yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
Just look at the chair. I've been watching this one for like a day. Boom, and it went through the table. So they faked it 100% with advanced tech. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the world I live in right now. But this is just too much for me sometimes. From just 10 minutes before Charlie Kirk's assassination, let's see footage. See, cracked the case wide open. Folks, you won't believe this. The bombshells emerged from the chaotic moments leading up to a tragic shooting. Okay. See that guy over there? I don't like that guy. I never trust this guy named Frank, the one who spoke at the funeral, because he went and did an interview, and to say that they need to stop accusing him of anything, and that he was in there and he was praying for Charlie and all this stuff, and he's like a son to me. I don't like the fact that he just starts talking to the press about what happened without talking to Erica. Erica needs to, I wouldn't, if I was there when someone got killed and assassinated, I wouldn't go straight out and start posting stuff on media until Erica speaks at a funeral. Like, out of respect. But let me see what they're talking about here.
They're scared, everybody. I'll tell you what. All 5 of them. We're taking this country back, everybody. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, the problem is all 5 of them. There was more than 5 of them. There was hundreds of them. They were all in the crowd. They're all from Unfuck America tour. Charlie's in a position where he's in front of all bad people. So this is like your Julius Caesar moment. Because what happens if these guys want money? Turning Point USA, what if they just want money? And Charlie's turning down hundreds of millions of dollars. And what if his own people are like, you know what, dude? No way, bro. We could get this money right now. Like, I'm just saying, what if? I don't know.
Let's get started. God bless Utah. Yes, sir. They're scared, everybody. I'll tell you what. All 5 of them. We're taking this country back, everybody. I'll tell you what.
I don't know what they wanted me to look at in this one. Let's see what it says here. Bombshell video, tragic shooting, conservative power clerk, recorded by attendee. It captures Kirk on stage, boldly calling out a group of 5 pro-trans hecklers lurking top left. And you can hear them say cloudly, they're scared. Everybody, all 5 of them. And the camera zooms out and giving a crystal clear panoramic view of the entire crowd. Movements, everything. Right before the shots ring out, the angle is gold for investigators. Or it could reveal something in the mainstream media is hiding. All you sharp-eyed sleuths, patriots, and truth seekers, scrutinize the footage, zoom in, zoom out, slow it down, analyze every detail, spot anything suspicious, a shady figure. Oh, okay, so you want me to do the damn work? My bad, bros. I thought they did it for me already. Okay, so right here. So you want me to figure out this whole show from here? Well, if you can see, this is the guy on your bottom left. He's on this side now. Instead of being up against the rail looking at Charlie and potentially using the palm shot, whatever, right into him, he's looking out to his left. His bodyguard's in the back. I don't see the old man was recording. The old he's my son guy. But come on, dude, that's a bowl. You put yourself in a bad spot. No. See, same thing. Yeah, nah. Now, thanks for wasting my time on that one, bro. Appreciate you. Howard Stern, someone's got to step up and be F and say, hey, enough. This morning I'm canceling my Disney. I'm trying to say, yeah, okay, good, with my pocketbook. that I do not support what they're doing with Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, that's what you're doing? Oh, no, I just don't support Disney, period. You got nothing to do with Jimmy Kimmel. My bad, bro. By the way, Jimmy Kimmel's still not going to be showing on TV. Certain affiliates said they're still not going to show him. Do you know how much time it would take? Oh, highly skilled. Joe Rogan flat out said he isn't buying the Kirk shooter, could tear down a rifle, jam it back in his backpack, and then put that back together again after the attack. Correct. I'm not buying that either. Full of shit. Because the pictures of him going up the stairs are not pictures of a kid who has a gun in his backpack. I'm just saying. So either they have a different picture of him taking the rifle up there earlier in the morning, but there's no way. That's all I can tell you. We know Charlie wasn't a racist. We got that part. Jillian Michaels storms off of her own show after conflict about Israel and Charlie Kirk. Oh.
End up finding people connected to Qatar or Iran.
There's no proof
behind
this
it.
ever happened.
So,
none.
Wait, how does that debunk the fact
So
that...
he just read it. Where's your proof that $150 million was offered from Bibi Netanyahu?
No, I'm referring...
Where is the proof?
Please do not get into
No, because I didn't want to cover this, and you guys insisted. And I told you, you cover this shit, I'm going to rip you apart. Where is the proof?
We're not
that
saying that it
Netanyahu
We're really
offered
not
Charlie
saying that it
$150 million.
Jillian,
okay, so we're not.
Okay,
so
what we're reporting
So do you
on
see
is
what
now
happens
there
here,
in the
guys?
marketplace what they're...
This is what happens. And this is why I talk about it. And I'm not afraid to talk about it. It is what it is. If you talk bad about Israel, Israel funds everything and everyone. By proxy, they own America, right? So that's the problem. That's the problem. That people like her right there, she's going to go crazy because you talked like they offered him $150 million. You can prove it. Prove it. You can't say it. They all have to walk line. So that's it. Check the ZIO. They said towel first. They said towel, no backpack. Oh, yeah. Charlie was with, was like a son to Pastor Frank. Yeah, that's what I had to hear. He doesn't pass the smell test for me, Challenger. Pastor Frank does not pass the smell test for me. I'm just saying. He's too into detail about the event. He wants to put himself there. And it's not what we're supposed to be having conversations about. Not the moment Charlie got shot and how you reacted and what you said. And so-and-so was doing everything they could, and so-and-so was driving, and so-and-so was doing this, and so-and-so did. And then they got me new clothes the next day because we were going to be on Air Force 2. And it's like, no, who cares? Tell me about something that's relatable of why Charlie's like a son to you. That would have been the more opportune thing to do. We're in a movie playing backwards right now. Something like that, man. Okay, sometimes what they decide to show us is even more telling than what they don't. Okay.
It doesn't really matter whether you're into politics or not. You probably saw a variation of this video sometime over the last week. It was unavoidable. It was all over social media. And now the FBI is using that to their advantage. Because this is the CCTV footage that the FBI released to the public showing the alleged shooter of Charlie Kirk running across the rooftop, presumably after he fired the fatal shot. Now let me ask you, what's missing from this footage? Of course, it is the shot itself. We don't see it, we only see him running. The trick here is that they know we've seen many variations of this, so our brain will naturally fill in the blanks. They don't need to show us the rest because this must be the guy because he's running. But did we actually see him take the shot? No. The corner of this building is where they told us Tyler Robinson supposedly took the shot from, and it is fully in view of this camera. So you have to ask yourself, why did they deliberately start the footage at this point in time? Why not rewind 5 or 10 seconds and show him in this prone position pulling the trigger? Could it be because it would complicate the rest of the story here?
Yeah. Without a doubt. That's fair. Okay, got that. Drew's going to be impressed $7 million for insider trading. Well, did you sell $7 million in stock and trades at all? I don't believe I did, but I'd have to go. That's ridiculous. I do not know what you traded. Tom Holman just revealed 2 million illegal aliens are no longer in America. What? Somebody tell JD. JD doesn't believe it. Yeah. They don't seem too worried about anything. Nope, and they're not. They're not
and
worried.
has its own police force. No one's being evacuated. No one's told to shelter in place. Not behavior you'd expect to see after a live shooter just murdered a political figure.
I already told you, bro. They didn't react the same way. They didn't react the way you should react.
Head of security, right after Kirk was shot.
Wow.
Just hanging out.
Unbelievable.
Does this look like a normal critical incident response from a university that has emergency services public safety?
That's crazy. In the chat right now, Cranky Tobin. Cranky, what's up, bro?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
I was just calling to check on you.
Yeah, just checking out, this assassination of a lifetime.
Yeah. Well, I had some strong opinions on the matter as well.
Yeah, go for it. Door's open.
No, I don't. No, I'm done. I'm done evaluating the process, man. Nah, my heart's too broken to. I talked to a lot of people who saw, who have seen really, really bad stuff in life, and I will say that all of them, including myself, only saw the video once.
Yeah.
And wish we never saw it.
Yeah, it keep you up all night.
It was horrible. And the fact that his baby girl ran towards him after the fact, bro, I don't think I'm ever gonna recover from just the thought process of that scene. Seriously, I got babies, and bro, the way it sets me. Oh, there's a fire there that I just don't know if I don't ever I don't know if I'll ever recover from seeing that. But I actually wanted to call and check on your opinion on the housing market.
Oh, cool.
I just wanted your thought process on where you think that's going to head. Short term, next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. What do you think you see? I mean, I've been watching everything, but I can't keep up with you right now.
that's
I can't.
Best compliment
Nothing
I've
I
had
can
all
do.
week,
I can't
dude.
keep caught up.
Best compliment I had.
Well,
all
I
week.
mean, I've had so much going on. I've had so much going on additionally in my life of recent, and then all this, and then wow,
was that World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft.
You said wow.
No.
So I was like, you playing World of Warcraft, dude?
No, not WoW. No, not that WoW. I'm just the WoW is the expression of.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I was like, bro, you playing World of Warcraft, bro? I'm down. I've been thinking about starting back up, just to do something on the side, like in between, just get some dailies in and hang out at the.
Now that you apparently have so much more time.
Yeah,
right?
the action house and stuff. No, I've got it clean, dude. You guys be amazed. I should take a picture. I should do a photo or a video of my laundry room. So I have a whole separate room for laundry, my laundry and stuff, which I didn't grow up this way. Okay, I didn't have a house that had a separate washroom. Like the laundry room's really nice. Like you can walk in, there's a sink, there's cupboards, there's washer dryer. It's nice for a laundry room, and we've always neglected it.
Well, yeah, when it used to be the size of your bedroom.
Yeah, my laundry room. Yeah, dude, that was.
Yeah.
So we but we neglect it. So you might just stack baskets full of stuff and you're storing stuff in there. And so finally, yesterday I gutted it out completely, and I cleaned all the baseboards and washed everything. I moved the washer and dryer. I unplugged them, moved them out of the way, swept underneath them, completely cleaned that washroom. And I did it while listening to some streams or something. I don't remember. But I was just so dialed in yesterday on this one portion of my house. And my wife was like, she came home and she goes, wow, what the heck? She's looking at the laundry room, right? And even my daughter was like, what'd you do? She's like, that's amazing. I go, well, hon, I figured that if I do the laundry room and I make it immaculate and just perfect, then that'll make you guys want to do more laundry and just clean. And it'll be this is where it starts. And no, I'm the one doing the laundry. It's fine. But no, they both agreed. They said, "Wow, it looks so nice in here. I forgot about this sink. I forgot about this." Because I'm telling you, in your home, you might neglect a closet, you might neglect a corner, you just never know. And for me, I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't live like in a model home. We do when people come over, but right now, I'm finding time per day to attack a drawer, a section, a closet.
Good for you, man.
Portions of my house that I just want to get back. I want to take it back over. So I told my wife,
Good for you.
I said, I'm going to do this for like 6 months. And by 6 months, if we're not like running in order, we're not doing it right, then I'm wrong. But
you're going to make it look like the barracks, huh?
No, bro. I already am. You should see my trash cans are full. Shout out to Sharon, by the way.
Minus the shaving cream?
Oh, bro, not me. Sharon is something different, bro. Sharon called me last night, or she texted me last night, and she's like, "Hey, bro, just wanna." And if you guys don't know who Sharon is, part of the show, she's from Canada. She's cool, and she's like my secretary in a way. She has reminded me that it's trash day for 4 years straight on this show. Like literally has not missed a trash day, right? So for like 3 years, I won't over exaggerate. Maybe 3.5 years. I don't know what it was, but she'll always text me on Tuesday and go, "Hey, don't forget trash day tomorrow. Take trash cans out." Because there was one day.
I haven't heard you wish Amber a happy birthday yet.
Yeah, happy birthday to Amber. She's driving and listening. That's cool. So, but Sharon never forgets trash day. She's only missed it once, and so I missed it. Right, I missed trash day when she missed it because I rely on her in that way. Just because I'm always doing stuff. Right? I'm so busy. Well, now I'm not so busy. Right, like I actually have time to go like, "Hey, what's today? Oh, what am I doing?" Like I have time, and that's why I come on live at like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm here, deal with it. But truth is, she texted me last night and she goes, "Hey, don't forget it's trash day," and I was like, "Yo, lady, it is Monday. There is no way it's trash day tomorrow. Like, don't confuse me." And then I said, "I believe today's Monday, Sharon," and she goes, "Oh my God, you're right." It's because she's dealing with some cats right now. So shout out to her and the cats and then what she's doing. And feed them. And if they're strays, they'll stick around. They'll come back and you just keep feeding them. And that's all you can do. They'll be gone. They'll get run over or something. Happens. It sucks. Can't get too attached to these animals, man. Me and Ziggy were so close. Me and my cat Ziggy. So, yeah, he sleeps next to me. He sleeps with his mama, but he sleeps next to me too. So
he's cute.
No, thank you. Anyway, the truth is, I didn't even realize what time it was. I got to get going, man. I got things to do, people to see. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope we had quality conversations. We got the jackass JD today. I don't know if you saw that portion of the show.
Yeah. I did. That's why I was calling to check out.
Yeah, that guy's something different, bro. Yeah.
I mean, you're good. You're good, obviously, but yeah. I mean, it's
I know how to.
So many morons around us.
I know how to handle, conversations, but you don't get a pass just because you're a GameStop investor. Like it doesn't work that way.
Well, I'm just surprised that he believes that wearing a hat. I mean, I've been to the hood plenty of times, and I know that certain colors can get you in trouble. But bro, like MAGA's not out to get you in trouble.
No, but no. He didn't lie. He was 100% correct. You will get your ass kicked, and you will get shit talked, or someone will run up on you, but why are you wearing that hat, bro? And then, you might even get your food spit in. You do all that. Good. That lets me know something. That lets me know a lot about you. Not about me, about you. And that's the point. The tolerant left is not so tolerant when it's put in front of them.
Right.
You could wear your, you can wear your bullshit in front of me and say you don't like somebody or something. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be like, congratulations, you have that right because of me. Like, that's the way I roll. So, and if people only knew, I mean, if you guys have ever met my youngest daughter is so left. It's unbelievable. And she was, you can raise her in a conservative household all you want. She was indoctrinated at school, at a performing arts school, and it's the most outlandish shit ever. We have conversations, and I love her. And she'll say, "Dad, there's 63 genders, and there's this and that." She tells me all this shit. And you know what I say? "Oh, okay. All right, honey, I'm sorry you feel that way. But you know what? She's an adult, and I'm not trying to change her life. She has to make her own decisions." But you know what?
Yeah, what makes it super interesting to me is that, like, that is the whole wokeism thought process is it's out of the prosperity of our country, they have the ability to be dumbasses.
Nah, it happens.
If farmers stop putting seed in the ground, cities don't eat and they die in 3 days. And
You can't go that
full
far.
of woke people.
Yeah, but you
But
can't.
what I'm saying
I
is,
know what you're saying.
but you know what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that, like, if food doesn't get planted, grocery stores don't get filled. And if grocery stores don't get filled, you're no longer whining about whether or not the gender next to you is whatever you feel about, because you're like, hey, how do we gather food?
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a survival mentality. No, I got that.
Yeah, it's shocking to me that, like, out of the fact that you have been blessed beyond measure, you come up with idiotic ways to distract yourself from existing positively.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got to get going, but before I go, I got to give a shout out right now to my boy, Almo. He's in the chat. Almo, what's going on?
Chilling. I was gonna drop some gems, but if you about to go, I'll holler at you about it.
Yeah, but you're good. Hey, he said he's gonna drop me some gems. That's good, man.
But nah, just the way people, what's going on with everything.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Trump, Charlie Kirk, America, all of those stuff.
Yeah, Charlie's our boy.
What a lot of people don't realize is in the black community, this been going on for like 10 years with the drill rap.
Mm-hmm.
These rappers kill each other and they get online on social media and they mock each other and they laugh at each other and they joke about killing each other.
Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing. That's what they just did to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
White America hasn't, they never experienced this.
Right.
But we've been doing this shit for like 10 years now. And it's horrible. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, I'm aware
Yeah,
of it.
it's terrible.
But that's just one thing
I mean,
a lot of people
doesn't
need
it
to
blow
take
your
into
guys'
account.
mind? But doesn't it blow your mind? Like, it blows my mind that YouTubers, TikTokers, and Twitch personalities, and Kick, whatever you guys want to do, these are the most influential people in the world, and they have they have the biggest swings of how you feel about things. It's like true influence because everyone has a phone and everyone has access to these people, and so you build these allegiances and these alliances, and when they're driven by politics and hate, and that's like echoed, it blows my mind how you can get radicalized. You know, you said the radicalized shit, and I said it was a form of weakness because I wake up every day and I'm not worried about how you think. I'm worried about what I got to eat and survive and how I can provide for my family. I don't worry about what other people think about. So it's just I think it had a lot to do with COVID. I think it had a lot to do with Obama winning an election and the mindset of, hey, when the stock market crumbles and when fraud's revealed, we'll still bail you out. We'll still take care of you, and that's just what we're going to do. And that's what we did in 09, and that's what we did in 10 and 11, and now we're coming to the same conclusion. Now that
Do you think they're gonna mass money print again, Morantz? Do you think they're gonna hit the
on the next one?
You're gonna hit. Well, yeah. I mean, we're coming in hot to this. I mean, there's no money to borrow. I mean, the only thing they can do at this point in time is devalue the dollar, which means inflation's going up.
Cryptocurrency.
No. I don't think they're going to print cash. I think America has picked a side, and they bought their influence. That's Intel. So remember that Nvidia can win for now. They're not going to win the war. It's the same players. It's the billionaires that are going to win, and those billionaires are not Jensen Hung. It's not. He's not invited to the party. Okay, that's why he's trying to find. He's trying to find China to be aligned with. When you really look at it, Ryan Cohen's so smart. He's with Alibaba. He's that smart.
That makes a lot more sense, actually. That actually makes sense from a defensive move.
You let them die on their own
for the
sword.
overall economy.
You let them die on their own sword, and the winners are going to be Oracle. The winners are going to be, it might even be OpenAI, but the chances are it's going to be Oracle and Intel, and that's where you're going to be. And AMD. Let's make it a little bit AMD, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you know that sorry, you know that OpenAI, when they signed the contract with the government, they now have ChatGPT and all these large language models that are basically controlled by certain government rules
Yeah.
that they have to abide by.
Yeah, but the whole idea is, it's not open source. Okay.
Right, not anymore.
So, but that's the whole theory. So, like, okay, when you think about America and you think about innovation, all right, and you can apply tariffs on people and things, and that stumps innovation because it stumps competition, right? You're basically forcing people to do something that they normally wouldn't do. You want to maximize what's available to you. You don't limit it. You don't put restrictions. That's why when you look at China, and I tell you, they're in lockstep with each other. They're all there for the party itself. They're not putting a company before the ideology of what the country stands for. So the culture itself. So when you think about investing, just know, like America, everybody's greedy. Everybody wants their name on something. They all want credit for what they do. And so when you see OpenAI come out, boom, and now it's a private thing. It's like you literally can hide your motives. And by hiding motives and limiting what you do, other people are going to pass you. Other people are going to catch you. And China's still competing with China. They're not competing with us. And the product itself, it's going to become obsolete. You're going to find out that the internet in the 2000s, before it went public and became free fiber optics and the outline, they laid it all out for you where everyone can connect. People were paying a premium at a time, and you probably thought America Online and Yahoo were going to be the biggest companies in the world, and Apple didn't stand a chance, and Samsung you didn't even know about, and it's just things like that, like these companies that people don't know about. They don't matter today. They will tomorrow. They will in 20 years. They will in 10 years. And that's GameStop. Like if people really put their hat on, they would say, you know what? All these big players today are going to burn out. They're going to fuse out. But your economy doesn't necessarily crumble. In we don't have to print. It's a billionaire loses billions, right? People are going to lose money. Investments lose. This is not an industry that you need to recover. Okay, this is an industry that you need to give value to, but devalue. It's overvalued. So it's not automobiles, right? It's not flights. It's not hospitals. It's not essential. It is just, hey, we're going to make this easier and monetize. They all overpaid for it. All these companies overpaid for it. The Mag 7 went out here and they got all their money. All these billionaires made bonuses and everything else. But you crumbled industries and ideas for the advancement of it, right? Who's pissed off at railroad companies right now? Who's blaming them for building up all these railroads that we run roads next to now? Nobody. There's still a profitable avenue there. It's still there, but it's not as profitable. The technology has gone, and now we're by the wayside. So you're going to feel the same way about planes. You're going to feel the same way.
Right. It's like landlines.
Yeah, everything.
Landlines
Absolutely.
are still there, and they just
look at the telephone
outfit them now to run your internet.
Telephone companies found a way to, you know what? We're not in business anymore. Is somebody mad at Alexander Graham Bell? GTE? No. That's it. They're done, and you move on to the next thing. GameStop will be the next thing. People just don't understand it because when these people are stacking money while the rest of the world is spending it, you'll find out. You'll find out the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I got to get
going.
going,
So how much
guys.
do you think that's?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
no, go finish it off, Cranky.
No. We'll talk more later. I appreciate your rants.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
got a
Elmo,
random
you're
fact.
awesome.
I got a random thing you got to look into.
What's up?
Mind games are awesome.
Thank you
You
so
know,
much,
like
brother.
the person who, like, rich people got like the little person that get their
Cranky,
coffee, make sure they
Cranky.
got their notes in the morning,
Cranky.
go get their clothes from the
Thank you.
cleaners and all that.
Yeah, a servant.
Not a servant, but like a handed,
Yeah.
That's what Charlie Kirk was for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's what Charlie Kirk, that's what he was for Donald Trump. That's why when Trump said he was like my son,
Yeah,
it's because he practically raised him from like a little teenager and all
man.
that.
He had more
That's just
influence.
good.
He's strongest man in politics. People don't even understand it. He's the number one man in politics, and now Erica Kirk is the number one person in politics.
So I have a question,
cool.
Elmo. You were saying something about the drill music, the drill, and so I've seen that before. I've seen that. I live in Florida. I live next to Jacksonville. I see it always having these rivalries, and they become RICO cases. So I'm just wondering if this becomes a full RICO case because there's a lot of people involved in this. I mean, if you look at
Nope. I'll stop it right there. You can't have a RICO case on a Charlie Kirk assassination.
Why not?
Because it's called civil war. Okay.
Oh, really?
It's called civil war. This is not like a hood. This is not like a neighborhood. Hey, I don't like you on this street. I don't like you on that street. Oh, your
Yeah,
video.
but these guys aren't.
You
These
gotta
guys are
understand,
decentralized.
gangsters are rappers, right? That's it. You want to be the hardest gangster? You better know how to rhyme and rap and make a music video and get 1 million views and get your little 50 bands. That's what that's the status right there. We're talking about
Regarding like regarding the Discord channel stuff, because I'm thinking these guys aren't. They're not meeting up at the coffee shop to organize.
no,
These
guys,
guys are a bunch of
listen.
idiot clowns.
Charlie Kirk is the economy. Charlie Kirk is the presidency for the next 20 years. Republicans are not going to lose a damn election for the next 20 to 40 years.
Agreed.
As long as Erica Kirk is alive and in charge of Turning Point USA. It's going to be bigger, better, brander. They did this. This is sacrifice, right? But you couldn't come out and say there's a RICO case against transgenders that watch left-wing politics, because guess what you're going to have? You're going to have mass militia in the U.S. looking for these guys personally to stop it. And I'm never calling for violence. No. You know, that's not the way I roll. But it's all bullshit about civil discourse, because this wasn't an issue until they found out they were losing.
You think they need a RICO case for people to feel like that?
Yeah, but
if a militia was going to go out and get them, they'd just go out and get them. They don't need for the government to do a RICO.
Not at all. Not at all. But when you put it out,
but I'm not thinking. Well, what I'm saying is that these guys are from all over the country, and they're all on this Discord together.
Yeah.
The FBI can go into that Discord, track down all the IP addresses, find out where these people are at, and they're not organized. You know, like that's not a civil war. That's just the federal government tracking down
but listen,
a terrorist organization.
I don't think people know the difference between right and left, and I'm going to explain to you on social media. Do you know why Charlie Kirk is so effective? Why Turning Point has millions and millions of more registered voters? The reason why they're so effective is because every conservative YouTuber, TikToker, Kick streamer, everyone has the same message. Okay? Everyone has the same message. There's no derangement there. This is what we promote. This is what we live by. These are the views we have. On the left, it's so scattered and unorganized that they all have different messages. You have a streamer who's so extreme. You have another guy who says, "Well, I just don't like abortion," or you know what, I support abortion, but I'm okay with immigration. Like, they don't know which standards to live by because they're extremely confused, and it all comes from the leadership. You see, there's a focus. You go, okay, I've got Trump, I've got MAGA, I've got Turning Point, I've got Charlie Kirk. What do you have on the left? You cannot name me one candidate that is ready to sit in the chair if Trump wasn't in it. And you're not going to say Kamala Harris, because the minute she's not elected president, she has no job, she has no program, she has no following. They put her up front because they wanted a diverse ticket. They wanted to try something different, because you have to think outside the box if you're going to beat Trump. You couldn't do it. It was a cheap attempt at it. But now, 4 years later, what do you do? What do you have? Who could you ever come up with? You have Cohen Sanchez, who starts this national ground game. She starts a super PAC, and she starts saying, you know what? We can't compete with Charlie Kirk because they only raised $600 million from ActBlue. Well, you only raised $600,000. I apologize. Charlie Kirk raised $100 billion. $100 million. So $100 million versus $600,000. I'll let you do that math. But you're never going to catch up. You're never going to beat them. So what do? You go and harass them. You antagonize them. You follow him from site to site to site. You're paying influencers, like she paid Dean Withers and the other kid, and you're paying them to be there and debate. But guess what? They're not Charlie. It's not authentic. It's not real. You didn't live it. You didn't grow it. You didn't build it. That's why I say you have nothing. Right. And guess what? Because you have nothing, all you're going to have is tears and sorrow, and you're not going to get a vote. You're not going to get a vote from me. You're not going to get a vote of confidence. Because you know what? I'm 40, man. I'm 40, guys. 40 more years of this shit. I'm going to be right here voting for 10 more elections. And you're going to find out exactly how I feel. Charlie Kirk will live in me forever. That's the point.
Well, especially, I mean, the way I see it is the Democrats owe me the last 30 years, because since George W. Bush was in office, I want all of those political years erased from our economy, our war fighting position, our global, masquerade of different behaviors that we've been pushing out. Like the way we've handled issues globally.
I mean, that's in the past, man. If you're gonna go back,
that's what I'm saying. They owe me 30 years.
You go all the way back to slavery. That's bullshit.
No, I'm saying the way that Democrats and Republicans, the uniparty, has been aligned for the last 30 years. They owe us 30 years of corrective action in their behaviors and how they have printed money like never before. Like they've 5x'd the money since George W. Bush was in office.
You gave it to him.
Yeah.
You gave him 30 years.
Yeah, that's
You can't
bro.
say they owe
30
you
years ago, I was
when you gave it
3,
to 'em.
bro.
Yeah, no.
30 years ago, I was 3.
Yeah,
you know,
but
30 years ago, Charlie was just born.
Yeah, but here's
you
the
know,
thing,
it's
guys.
like
I hear you.
All I'm saying is, what are we gonna do going forward?
Thank
We
you.
have
I'm
to be
almost a
righteous
big.
and all that going
I'm
forward.
almost a big supporter of not living in the past because people tend
Yeah.
to use it as a crutch, and I'm okay
People
with.
change. Now people do dumb
Yeah.
shit and crazy shit.
Yeah.
Shit they
Did
should
I not
care
say
for the
that?
rest of their life.
Did I not say that earlier? I thought I said that earlier when I said, "Hey, you can't promote it." So apparently, dumbass Jeremy said that I'm a grifter. Okay, cool. That guy. Good luck to him. Okay, he's 1,000 subs in and 3 episodes in, and he's gonna come take a shot. So good luck to him. Calling me a grifter, that's pretty hilarious. But I'll let you guys know when he promotes you guys to come invest with him and his website and his program. So please don't ever do that with me. I'm not a financial advisor, but I did sleep at a Holiday Inn last night. All right. I hope you guys liked the show. Thank you guys so much. You got to listen to him at 2.0 to get through his video. It's even worse than that. He did a live stream today for 2 hours, apparently. And I didn't watch it, but apparently he was talking shit about me. I'm sure it'll go well. I want to give a shout out right now to Amber, her pops. I guess he's in the car listening. Congratulations. We got the best show on YouTube. Nobody really knows about it, but that's the way we do it. Welcome back. Enjoy Marantz Rants, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, I guess. I'm around. GameStop.
Agreed.
Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I turn off my lights. I'm ready to go. I'll see you guys soon, millionaires. Peace.
yeah.
Peace, brother. Thank you.